Hello folks, how's it going? I should be much louder this time. I should be. Hopefully the lads are going to give me a thumbs up in a sec. If all is well. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's dive in. Right there, let's dive in. Let's do it. Alrighty, let me just unmute myself.
Can actually be.
Hello, folks. How's it going?
Hello.
We're live.
We are live.
We are live and direct.
We are.
A really good Cyberpunk supplement, live and direct.
Brought to you from all over.
That's right. All right. Let me know when you want to do a little preamble, Dean, before we start.
Let's go now. I'm good. Let's hit it.
All right. So last time where we left off in our Cyberpunk 2087 adventure is an executive named Hashi Gonzalez came by, talked to the players, let you guys know that he wanted to recruit you. Had a contract and everything. Right in the middle of you guys checking out your new possible potential new location of operations. And the price was pretty high. You guys were thinking like, how are we going to get the money? What are we going to do? And then in comes this executive that basically offers you nuts and bolts, brass tacks at the end of it. He said, I'll pay for the building, I'll pay you as operatives, but you got to do jobs for me. This first job that he's going to have you guys doing is not going to be contracted, because the contract was crazy. You guys read through the contract, you didn't like it. There's too many quid pro quos, too many, if you do this, then that will happen. So Fuji-san, that's how they normally operate with their operatives. But Hashi was like, you know what, let's do something a little bit differently. Why? We'll find out later on in the future. Who knows? Can't trust the corp, right?
So maybe I'll
But but he said, you know what, let's just do a handshake and see what you guys can do. Once you guys deliver, we'll renegotiate this contract and make it better for everybody. And you guys will have more leverage, which is his way of giving you guys advice and kind of setting you down a better path in his mind. Why are his intentions? We don't really know, but at the end of the day, all of you guys agreed to it. You're like, this works for us. You pay for the building, we'll do it for the first job for the first month, and then we'll go from there. All right?
Yeah.
No contract. And he said, fine, I'll give you guys a call later. Enjoy your new place. This is my place now. He bought the building. He's like, you're here for a month and enjoy it, and I'll be in contact with you soon. As soon as he hung up, Giselle called you. And for those of you that don't know, in the background, we have a whole drug operation with Blue Lace Plus going on. All right.
We're trying, motherfucker. We're trying. You didn't keep trying to kill all of our suppliers. Like, we were fine. But yeah.
Yeah. So Giselle was like, hey, I got some stuff for you. There's 3 compounds to make Blue Lace Plus. 2 of them are very common. 1 is not common. And she had the uncommon one, a metabolite.
Yeah.
And she's like, I pinched off 5 pounds for you guys, which we did the math would come out to a lot of eddies if everything works out the way it's supposed to. So she said, meet me at the abandoned arcade. It is in Voodoo Boys territory, but as far as she knew, nobody has beef with the Voodoo Boys. Little did she know that Darby had major beef with the Voodoo Boys. Specifically, one guy named Hexbit, who is on the floor right here dead, because in the last session, no longer alive. He brought some of his guys with him, and they ambushed the players. The players got the best of the situation. Doc got gravely injured, seriously wounded, patched himself up. Giselle got shot right away. She was unconscious. He patched her up too, and it looks like everything is all said and done. But once we ended our session, we had some more background, because we can't stop playing the game. Even though we stopped playing the game, we're still playing the game after in Discord. Yep. So we realized that on Hexbit's phone, on his agent, he had they went through it and they found some contact that he had with the Voodoo Boys, where they basically, he said I got the guy, he's here, send dudes with me, and if I don't hit you guys up back in 20 minutes, then you know that I'm in danger. And that was an hour ago. So technically,
didn't we figure out? Sorry, John. Didn't we figure out that that this guy Hexbit was kind of lying to his people as well, saying Darby did this and that and the other, and he basically blackmailed them into helping him, or he was gonna throw some stuff. He was gonna take down all their security at once. Was that not a thing?
So the original beef is from Darby's backstory, where he made some tech for Hexbit, and then the tech didn't go well, but that wasn't Darby's fault. It was no fault of his own. It was probably user error. He didn't, and honestly, Darby didn't get to investigate what happened. Hexbit just automatically was like, oh, that tech gave me bad tech, and he's now my enemy for life,
And they resulted in Hexbit's brother dying on the heist. So
yeah, somebody important to
Hexbit.
Hexbit.
Got reason to try and pin it on. I'm the easiest person to pin it on.
He's dead now, so he's not really a problem. But my issue is that if this is information we know that Hexbit was blackmailing the Voodoo Boys to help him because they didn't really see it as a big fry or nothing they need to get involved with. But didn't he say to them that I'm going to take down your security operation or something like that in the net if you don't help me?
Oh yeah, he was blackmailing. He was trying to rally support or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very upset that, you know, people didn't have his back. Like, his own gang was like, dude, let it go. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Let
That's
it
all I need to
go.
know.
I don't know what you're talking about. And he was dead set on getting his lick back, you know?
Okay.
So he hired some other enforcers with him. He said he's going to pay them well. You know that because one of them you took prisoner and started interrogating him. And he was like, I swear to you, he said he was just going to pay us and it's all business. That's it. And then he tried to make a run for it. And Teddy just plugged him, emptied a magazine into his back. So
The door was still locked too.
door is still locked. Yeah. But
yeah, you did that on the net.
so, and then Doc was like, all right, let me work on Giselle here because the bullet is still lodged in her lung. Her lung is collapsed. He had his own collapsed lung that he had to take care of. So he put the same kind of compound in her, did some surgery. The whole thing, he wanted to take her to a clinic, but she needed to be worked on right now or she would die. So he needed an hour, you know? He's like, I need an hour. So they worked on an hour while everybody was going through the agent and trying to figure out what was going on with Hexbit. They found out that whatever alarm he had to his gang had already gone off. So technically, they should already have been here 30 minutes prior.
They're probably outside.
So they're either outside or surrounding the walls, but nobody's tried to come in. That's all you know.
These are guys. These are Voodoo Boys. They're not going to storm the place, but they will be waiting outside. Like,
Yeah.
and Darby, like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, why were they zeroing in on you?
Mine. Like, I thought this was water under the bridge, and then next thing I knew he wasn't pleased with me, and that's why I don't work with the Voodoo Boys anymore, and they basically shunned me. But I didn't realize all these years later, or months later, that he'd still be picking a fight with me.
Is Slink still in the system, or is she plugging out now? Is she coming out? Because from what I remember, there wasn't that much to do there. It's just a rundown.
There's no cameras there if you're thinking of that.
There weren't any cameras. All it was really the power grid and the doors. So the moment I believe I did log out.
Would
before we
Slink
started
be
messing
able
with the phone.
to open the doors remotely if she walks over here? Because I'd rather everybody was here and every gun counts, sort of a thing.
Yep.
Would she be able to do that? Okay. Slink, do you want to move over here with
Someone's
us?
going to need to carry Giselle.
Yes, what I mean. We need every hand on deck for this, I think.
Yeah, that's an important thing to know, is that Theo was the one that gave Giselle the kiss of life and stay alive.
Yeah, Slink.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could basically wire your agent to send a Wi-Fi signal or radio signal to the door to open it remotely, with just an electronic security check.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I'm open to suggestions, guys. We've got to know what's going on outside. Like who is out there, what's going on. I'm
Teddy,
solo. So.
And Teddy, as you walked over Hexbit's body, and maybe like moved it over to see if you could see anything, you saw something protruding from his back, like on his waistband, behind his coat, on his back.
Is it like embedded in his body, or is it like...
You just see the outline of something rectangular embedded onto his waistband.
I want to... Darby, can I borrow you for a sec?
Yeah, sure, man.
What the fuck's this? And I shine like... I've got it like a flashlight. I just shine it on what I'm looking at. It's like...
Yeah, without like getting too close, I want to sort of make an examination of what I think that device is.
I'll try it as well, but I'm not going to be able to do anything.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, why isn't it popping up? That's weird. Maybe not for these
Right-click
die.
and roll.
12.
Yeah, it's not
Let me
popping
see.
up for me.
Do I just get base perception? Because it's a tech thing, and I've got an 11 in perception, but I would not know what this is.
It works when you click these little things. Yeah, it's base perception.
Which one?
8 plus 11, 19.
Yeah, these
Because I
things
pulled
right
one
here.
from- I did pull,
2
that's where I
plus
pulled
12,
mine from.
14, so you're
It's
doing
not.
it with me.
It's weird.
I'm like,
I just click the things
I
at the
don't know
bottom. I just click these.
Yeah. I don't know why it wasn't working for you, David. Yeah,
oh, there we
so
go. Okay, well, that's...
North, you got
Yeah,
an
where's that
18?
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 19, you're looking at it, and it looks like it's the size of like a rectangular box, but it's a little bit too shallow to be a box. And you're thinking like, what can be rectangular and shallow? You know, maybe it's a book, maybe it's a small explosive device in the shape of a rectangle, but you're not sure.
Darby,
my
do you have
electronic
any
security was
clue?
15.
Yeah, with the
just go
15,
in
David,
and
you see the same
investigate.
thing.
Oh, I meant for the...
I'll
was
lift
for the
up
lock.
his shirt or whatever
Oh.
to see better. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, David. With the 15, yeah, you were able to program it onto your agent, so you can open it and close it at will with your agent.
Got it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, these are gone, by the way. Exploded.
So, what's Darby seeing with his... Because he might see you more than me, being tech savvy.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically seeing the same thing. The problem is that the coat, his coat is covering it, and you just see like a bulge in his
I'll take
waistband.
the coat off. No, I'll take the coat off. I'll rip it off of him.
Okay.
I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Goes down.
you see the back of a leather-bound book. Basically, it's a leather-bound book in his waistband.
Okay, I'm gonna take it up
Very nice.
and what am I? Flick through it. Like, what is it? Is it a diary or something?
You turn it over, and this is what you see.
Oh.
That motherfucker.
I
Slink will just straight grab that from you unless you stop her.
yeah. Well, if you're not near me, can you see that I've got this book?
She's nearby.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
nearby?
I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the general area. All this wall is gone. I'm just kind of like...
Okay. I'll probably try and reflex that to keep it away from her, to be like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? Like, what? So I'll probably try and keep it away.
Okay,
you can
we
grapple
could,
me.
Yeah, you guys could roll a athletics check, both of you, see whoever
Sweet.
wins.
That's not gonna end well.
The party fighting already.
Yeah, brother and sister antics.
Yeah,
Athletics.
like straight up Slink is just like that motherfucker, and then we'll.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Um,
a 10.
Yeah, that,
I got a 24 plus.
that's it. Why are these
Oh shit! 24, 34.
34.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
39 altogether.
Well, I got a
Shit.
17.
I hope you're happy, David. That's all my luck done. So I guess we're
It's gone.
just body slam.
Yeah,
you.
so for those of you that are only listening, a leather-bound book with papers, loose papers within it, reads "To be frank with you" on the front cover, and which is similar to what Slink's book has. It looks like Frank knows more than one netrunner.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I hesitate to say this because but I'm guessing she doesn't get the book off me with that roll. But like,
Yeah, for sure. She tries
Okay.
to
I might
grab
get
at the book.
17.
And your instant reaction, you spin around, and basically she just kind of like you shuck her off, and she almost loses her balance. It's because
Put
of
my
how
hand on the
viciously
forehead.
she tried to grab the book.
no. like little sister style. Like, no.
Yeah.
So what's up? What is this? Why are you panicking?
I'm gonna
right now?
sigh like heavily. It's just like it's less panic and more just like stress and like frustration, and like pretty like you're probably seeing more actual like obvious emotion on her than you normally see, because usually she tries to keep pretty level.
Okay.
And then she's just gonna sigh heavily and like kind of just pull out her notebook and just show the cover.
So what is this guy to you? Like a mentor? Like some sort of like what,
She's
teacher?
Just kind of nods like, yep, that's the person who got me started in this.
So he also got this guy Hexbit started as well by the looks of things. So what am I likely to find in here? You can have the book.
So-
I just want you to be straight with me.
Mostly. Nonsense mostly, but maybe I can figure something out. I it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, take a look. Because, yeah, it's like, you know, the one that Slink has is just, it looks like nonsense. She's assuming it's code, but has not figured it out yet.
So I'd say, nah, dude, like, it's your past, it's your deal. I just want you to be straight with me. And I'd toss her the book. I was like, yeah, that's all for you.
Yeah.
As long as you're not going to bite us in the ass at any point in the future, and I look at Darby, like, full on, like, you know, is this guy likely to come after us, just Frank, dude?
I have no bad blood between them. I just don't know where he went.
Alrighty, well, I'll leave you to your daddy issues. So are there any windows to this place that we can look out of, just so we can see what's outside?
It's all blacked out. It's
blacked out.
because it's an arcade. They wanted to like always simulate darkness in there, so all the windows are blacked out. You can't see anything outside unless you open the door.
Okay. Are there any side entrances or side doors that maybe, or a window I could crawl
Only
out?
one way in or out.
One way in or out.
Only one way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't Darby have a drone on his hat or something?
He does
Yeah,
indeed.
I would, but where would it go? I mean, maybe through like an air vent or something? Is there any air vents that would possibly lead outside?
So there are air vents, but they go deeper into the building. So it would be really difficult. You know, you could lose the drone. It could get lost in the air vents. You know what I mean? So, but you could crack the door open a little bit and send it out.
Yeah,
Maybe we could
put
get
it near to the door.
Slink to open it a little bit, and we can get on either side of the door, everybody. And then the drone can go through, and we can see what's going on.
Link is like immediately like knee deep in this notebook, but we'll kind of just hold out the agent like ready to pop it open for a second.
Well, before we go,
like, stop reading.
Before we get to the door, yeah, let's resolve the notebook just a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, Slink, when you open the two notebooks side by side, you see that the codes are different. It's not the same text. It's two different codes, and now now that you can compare them to each other, you're seeing a pattern. Almost like the two books needed to be found together to be able to unlock the code. So why don't you roll me a cryptography at a +2?
Oh, sweet. Cryptography.
It is a skill. I believe it's called cryptography,
It is.
right?
There's cryptography.
Yeah,
there's
right.
deduction next to each other, which I have the same in both, so that works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You could actually roll either skill and they'll give you different information.
Why do they only sometimes work? Alright, just if I click on it, alright.
If you click on it, it should work. Yeah. When you click, it should work.
I have +11 to both.
Okay, so 14 + 2, 16.
So I'll start off with cryptography and then do deduction afterwards when I get that from what I get from that. Or should I just roll both?
Okay. Yeah, you can roll both, but I'll give you your cryptography right now and just write down. And yeah, just roll the other one. We'll see. Deduction. So this is deduction.
So the deduction came out to be an 18, and it was a 14 in cryptography.
Okay. 14 + 2 because of the +2. So you're at a 16 and an 18. All right. So with the cryptography, you're
and a 20.
And a 20.
Or
okay.
Sorry, was the deduction also at +2 or no?
No, not the deduction. But it's fine.
So 16
you're
and
getting,
18.
yeah, you're gonna get something out of it. Don't worry. So you're finally understanding what the codes mean, and you're deciphering words. And some of the words that are coming up are references to Greek mythology, which is now there's like another layer of the cryptography to it. It's like you finally figured out what the words mean, but the words are cryptic too now. And they're talking about specific people being related to mythological creatures in Greek mythology. And with your deduction, you're kind of putting it together. You're trying to figure out exactly who is who, what is what, and you realize that you find your name in both books, written as the Chimera.
Oh.
So you're labeled as the Chimera in both books, and Hexbit is labeled as Ghostjaw, the Cerberus.
Three-headed dog.
And in the journal entry, it says, even the Chimera must learn when to strike and when to vanish. You are not just your fire, but how you wield it. For the Cerberus, it says, the Cerberus guards the gates, but what happens when no one's left to enter?
Interesting.
Nice.
And
I'm guessing that's
now
not our information. That's all just for Slink.
Yeah, that's it. And then you're seeing other creatures here: the Harpy, the Minotaur, and the Hydra. And it's kind of leading you, then there's some words that you don't really understand, a little bit more cryptography you're not really understanding, and you don't know who these people are. But at the end of it, you basically see a labyrinth drawn out with the lettering. When you look at it at a distance and you squint your eye, you can see a labyrinth, and at the end of the labyrinth is looks like a black line, like a wall. And that's all you can get from the book for now.
Until there's another book.
Ominous.
Does Sling share that with the rest of the group, or is she private?
I mean, it wouldn't be something that she would just be like, "Oh, guys, guess what I found?" It would just.
I don't think it'd mean anything to us. I think it'd just be gobbledygook.
Yeah, I just kind of.
No, just so that, in future, if I say something, I don't want it to be based on what I've heard now.
Oh,
I want to know what Darby would know. Yeah.
So
metagaming.
Slink would share some of the information, that Frank apparently has multiple mentees. It seems. Referred to under different code names, and then that would be kind of the main gist, of what she would share. She would, if
would
you
you
asked,
mention
she would
anything
say
about
that-
the wall?
No.
Okay. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
it would
I
be
would just
that
ask,
and-
does Frank have a mythological persona for himself in that book?
Not that I've managed to find.
It's probably
And
Zeus.
Slink
or
would also
something
share
as
that
arrogant as
that Hexbit was referred to as Cerberus, and was supposed to guard something of some sort, and that he refers to Slink as Chimera. But beyond any of the other information beyond that, Slink would not necessarily be forthcoming with.
Chimera.
Sounds good.
That's a better name than Slink. You get that right. That's a much better name than what you came up with yourself. That's I'd be
It's just
cool
like
calling you Chimera.
the harshest side eye that Slink can manage right now.
All right, suit yourself. Doc, how are you holding up? By the way, you haven't moved. Are you okay?
No, he has moved. He's come closer. He's brought Giselle over.
Okay, I'll probably help him with Giselle. To be fair, he is also injured, so that's a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Go and help him out.
Everybody's
Just popped up a
with
bit of,
one lung. Yeah.
spits out a bit of blood and said, "Well, I'm on one lung, so that's great."
Everybody's bleeding, including Slink. Slink's just bleeding emotionally.
Did you bring your sniper?
No, I didn't know we were getting into trouble today.
Dude, we've got Darby with us.
I feel like we're getting into trouble every day. Just
Well, the good news is Darby picked up this assault rifle, so
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
use
sweet.
that for now. Until
Do you want me to put your marker over here with us? Let's do that.
oh yeah, sorry.
if we're getting ready for combat, where's the door specifically?
Right there.
Yeah, we're on either
We're
side
not,
of it. Me and
because
Darby.
my health
I'm
is
going to
not
be
great.
up against a nice solid wall, possibly behind some machines.
Darby, also, before you access your drone, you get a ping from Aura, your AI, showing some kind of interest in the book, the journal, saying,
Oh.
asking if you would like for her to analyze it more or to look into it more?
I'll just 1 second, or I'll just check. Sling, my AI, Aura's pretty interested in that book. She might have some, be able to glean some light on it if you wanted to.
Maybe we can take a look at this when we're out of, and she's going to gesture to the whole room. This situation. Just very dramatically gesture as she pulls out her gun.
Aura, Aura uncharacteristically insists on checking out the journal.
Darby's pretty confused by this because it's like uncharacteristic for her to really sort of be persistent in this way. But no, Aura, we've got bigger fish to fry right now. Just hold on to your horses.
There's a weird pause before her next response, which makes you maybe think like, is that a glitch? Like, did something not work? Because usually her responses are like right away. But there's a small pause when she says like, and then she finally says, compliance.
Okay. All right.
That's the most.
I asked her to log the last sort of. I want a log of the last 2 minutes so that I can check the code or whatever when we get back to base. Sorry. Interrupting Theo.
No, man. Short moment. You go. Smart thing.
Yeah. So, are we opening this door then?
Yeah. I guess. Darby, are you?
I'll open it. I'm obviously like I'll open it a bit and like shout out in Creole. Don't shoot. Like don't shoot in Creole. As I go out, and I'm slowly opening it wider and wider until I can see something.
Yep, so you do just that. You say don't shoot, you open. A big shaft of daylight comes into the arcade, lighting up the entire area. And why don't you give me a perception check?
I'll go ahead and look out as well. I'm not going to let him just poke his head out and get his head blown
Sure.
off.
So we give them 2 hits to target. Might throw them off.
I'll do this first one of the day. Why not? 6 plus
19 for me.
Where's my perception? 17 for me.
Okay. With the 17, you peek outside around the corner. You look past the entryway, looking out into an abandoned area. This area used to be a bustling promenade, but now it's just a bunch of abandoned cars and trash and, detritus, basically. And you don't see a single soul in sight.
And that's the same for me with 19.
Yeah, you don't see anybody out there.
I look at Darby and I'm like, either we're insanely lucky or this is worse than I thought.
I'm just going to... Yeah, he was throwing a lot of fire around with the Voodoo Boys, so maybe just good riddance with him, as I tentatively sort of step out.
Well, I'll head out with you. I'll cover you. Why not? Is there any cover outside for me to just...
Yeah, there's plenty of cover. There's cars, there's boxes, there's kiosks.
I'll do my best merc impression and like go up to a bit of cover and look around, like,
this is so hilarious. There's going to be no one out here yet, and we're going on like this, like.
Yeah, but dude, like for all I know, the entire Voodoo Boys gang is like around the corner. Like, I'm not taking any chances.
You hear you hear a little bit of rustling as somebody is getting up from like the car past you, like 2 cars ahead of you.
It's going to be.
And they get up, and you see dreadlocks and matted hair and a dirty demeanor as a street hobo looks at you and goes,
Oh.
What?
As soon as you said dreadlocks, I was like, here we go.
No worries, dude. You go back to sleep. We'll get out of your hair. Yeah, we'll get out.
And he goes back to sleep.
I just call in to everyone to say, yeah, I think the coast is clear. I think we're okay.
Yep.
I do want to remind everyone, I did patch her up, but I do believe she might need me to take her back to the clinic just to give her a bit of extra medical attention.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, the clinic is nearby, so you guys are not too far from it. You guys are in the Watson docks, right? Or where are you exactly?
I might just call Delamain. Can I do that? I'll just get a lift.
Absolutely.
I was going to call Delamain. Yeah.
Is that not pricey?
No, not for an average cab. I'm not getting a full-on service. I'm just getting a cab. So.
Yeah, it's not the Excalibur package.
Excelsior.
Or Excelsior, yeah.
North just wants to see John's impression of Delamain.
Hello, it is I, Delamain.
That was actually really fucking good. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I guess we're using Delamain for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's it.
Now we are.
Well, no. Now John needs to decide on the canon Delamain. What happened with him? Is he still Delamain, or did he split up, or what did happen there?
I guess we may never know unless we find out.
Cool. So yeah, I say yeah, Del, can I get a cab to it'd be warehouse 17, just on the docks, please?
Triangulating your location. Please accept. So you get like a notification on your phone whether you would allow Delamain to connect to your location.
Yeah, it's fine. All good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which is standard, you know. It's like a standard kind of thing. So Delamain does that. You see like a green check mark pop up, and then you can see like a map of Night City with a Delamain headed towards your direction. It's going to take about 10 minutes for the Delamain to get there.
Is he going to come here to the warehouse or on the street beside the warehouse?
Because you didn't get the Excelsior package, it's going to be on the street.
Okay. I say we hold here for 5 minutes inside, and then we go to the cab. It's like a couple of minute walk. It's on the street.
I'm gonna turn towards Darby and be like, Darby, can you do proper scout out with your drone?
Yeah. I'll like tap like a button on the side of my bowler hat, and out whizzes Aura inside. Well, she takes control of the drone for me, and I just say, can we do a sort of quick scout? I think it can only go 15 yards or something, can't it?
Yeah, it's not crazy far, but it can get up into the sky, you know what I mean, and kind of look around in your location. Why don't you roll me a general tech to maneuver the drone?
Just so you know, John, I am constantly checking the condition of what's her name now again?
Giselle. Yeah, and she's telling you, like, leave me alone, Choom, I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been shot.
In the lung.
Well, until
not this lung.
You have been discharged by your doctor. You are currently my patient, and I am also your doctor. So, please.
What he means, Giselle, is do what you're fucking told. That's what he means. He's being too polite.
Usually my doctors aren't shot themselves.
Well,
we do things a little differently.
More hands-on.
This is Doc we're talking about. He kind of attracts bullets, but there we go.
Exactly. And ones.
What a service, though.
So,
the doctor heals you, and then all the bullets that are coming towards you just go into his own body. And he just...
exactly.
He just there to
Technically, it wasn't a bullet, it was a grenade, actually.
Well, yeah, that's true. Shrapnel.
Potato to potato.
While we're waiting for the drone to scout, Slink is gonna rummage through Hexbit stuff and see if there's anything else that could prove useful.
New cyber deck.
I'm pretty happy with mine.
Yeah, the cyber deck that he has is not better than yours. It's a pretty standard one. But you do see ritual scars on his body that you're not exactly sure unless you roll a streetwise.
Okay, I can roll that.
I got 22, by the way, on the drone.
Okay. Yeah, with the 22, you're easily able to move the drone around. The drone is kind of autonomous. It loiters in an area. And after she's loitered for about a minute, she returns back to Doc and gives you some information and lets you know, like, there are some people around the area. It doesn't look like they're openly armed or even remotely interested with whatever's going on with you guys. They're kind of like doing their own thing. And in fact, there are some Voodoo Boys nearby, but they're not like trained on your position. They're just kind of like smoking cigarettes or whatever, some other thing, and just chatting with each other.
Yeah, I relay this to the party. It looks like it's all clear out there. Just there's a few Voodoo Boys down the road, but they just seem to be doing their own business. It doesn't look like there's anything organised.
Dobby, how many lying bottom feeders do you know? So I look at Hexbit like, just like, this guy was obviously not as connected as he said he was.
I've had dabblings in a lot of sort of helping
I should
with
say,
a lot of gangers with different... So yeah, there's probably many bottom feeders.
How many lying bullshitters do you know that are...
I mean, he's going to treat this as a logical problem, so he just like stares into space trying to calculate, like, to give him a number. So
don't.
13 maybe.
It's just a. It's never mind. How was the trial?
Anyway, that was a 15 total. Gone.
Yeah, with the 15 total, you're seeing the ritual scars. I mean, you kind of heard of Voodoo Boys doing this kind of thing before. Usually it has to do with some kind of accomplishments they've been through. You're not sure what the ritual scars mean, but it looks like the side of a tank whenever they get kills, basically like a kill counter.
Yeah.
But it looks like a digital kill counter.
Interesting. Also, is there any programs on his cyber deck that I might be able to repurpose, so to speak?
Yeah, he has a hammer and a speedy.
Okay, I may take the cyber deck with me so that I can potentially upload those programs later.
Does anyone have eddies on them?
Programs.
Yeah, between all of them, there is about... Let's see, first guy... 130... Okay. And then when you re-roll it, it doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 10, 3, and one more. Alright, between them all, there's about 400 eddies.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Split 100 each way, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
Does a doctor...
My medical bills.
No, fine.
So he's spluttering blood around the place. He's just finished working on Giselle, and then he runs around patting everyone down for Eddie.
Yes.
Businessman, dude.
Loves his money.
He needs to.
There's also...
If you'll fight him on it, he might change his mind. But if no one's going to say anything, he's
I'm
going
not going to argue with the doctor.
No, Darby's too pre-concerned with getting his head blown off outside, so yeah, he's not. You can take it.
I'm assuming at some point I'm going to get shot, and quibbling over a couple hundred eddies feels like a good way to not get patched up.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, you also find some ammunition and...
Oh, what kind of ammunition?
A frag grenade. Assault rifle ammo and a frag grenade.
How much
Looks
assault
like
rifle ammo? Because I have a
times 60. It's right here. If you mouse over it, it'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
60.
shuck that frag grenade off you?
Sure. If you see him pick it and ask for it, he'll send it your way.
Yeah. If I can see him pick it up, I'm probably looking at what he's doing. I'm very confused about why this.
Why does it say that?
Obviously injured man is
not...
patting down corpses, but
It's...
You know, Doc is obsessed with cash. Like, he is constantly looking for more money.
Yoink.
There you go.
To Papa.
Alrighty. So Delamain is inching closer. It's about 5 minutes away, and that's when you get a call from your good friend Hashi.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where is he? Hashi, there it is. So you get a video call from Hashi. Ring, 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 ring,
Mushy,
ring.
mushy.
Hey, Chum. How are you?
Good. Yes, decided to pop down to the arcade, have some fun, play some road race. How are you?
Okay. I'm doing well indeed, actually. I'm excited about our partnership.
Me too, June.
I have your first assignment if you're ready.
I am, hit me. Well, not physically, you know what I mean.
Of course. Now, before I give you your first assignment, I'd like you to know that I know you're very capable, and I wouldn't have given you this first assignment if I didn't think you were capable. You understand?
I do.
Now, I know that you've had some dealings with the Maelstrom. They are famously not friends of the Arasaka Corporation because of our affiliation with the Tiger Claws, of course. But in the year 2087, Arasaka is turning a new leaf and going in a different direction. The Tiger Claws have served their purpose, and since they're not going to be joining our organization or our project because of the last thing that happened, I wanted to know if you would be willing to speak to your connections in the Maelstrom to see if they would work with you and in turn working with us.
I'd be more than happy to do that. I know Heavyset is a reasonable man, and hopefully I can speak his language.
I thought you would say that. Now, on top of getting the Maelstrom to work with you, because I think that would be an easy endeavor as you've already figured out how to speak with them on their level, there is another gang in Night City that is just as notorious, illustrious as the Maelstrom or the Tiger Claws, maybe more. And a gang that no one has been able to work with before. And I'm hoping that you can get them on board with the Maelstrom.
Don't say it.
As well.
Oh, who is this gang you would be? I'm already gritting my teeth. Who is this gang that you'd be wanting me to make contact with?
6th Street, come on.
Are you sitting down?
No, but I'll be fine.
Now remember, this is a serious opportunity, okay? I want you to get the Maelstrom to ally with the Bozos.
The Bozos? No, I'm sorry. I think there's a problem with the line. I could swear. I know it's ridiculous. You sound like you said Bozos and not 6th Street. I thought you said Bozos. Sorry. Obviously, mistake of my part. Repeat that again.
6th Street are too political. They get too involved with their own agenda. I need somebody that can do exactly what they need to do. The
Hashi.
Bozos
Hashi,
sow chaos in Night City, and that's what we need.
combining these two elements is essentially making a nuclear bomb and then setting it off and walking away and hoping for the best. Like, there are other gangs, the Valentinos, I have people there too, like, who can cause some chaos on the streets. What you want by combining these two is war. That's what you want. I will do it if that's the job, but as your... how would I put this? Your merc that you've hired, it is my responsibility to tell you this will not end well.
I have the utmost confidence in your ability, Mr. Uridine. I wouldn't have spoke to you if I didn't think that you had the ability to do this. Anybody else in Night City wouldn't be able to do this. Now, think about it this way. You actually get it done. The Bozos and the Maelstrom are working together. They don't, like I said before, they don't have to be best friends. They just have to coordinate. Maybe they only want to work with you, and you're the key factor. You're the cornerstone of their alliance.
Let me just ask.
And that's all I want.
Let me just. Do you mind if I pull my associate in on this call, please?
Absolutely.
I'll get it as we're walking to the Delamain. I'll link everybody in. and they now know what was said. I bring them up to speed. So for this contract to be a success, when does it... I need two things. One, a completion contract. I need to know when this ends, okay? Because this could spin on forever. We could be in a gang war for years and this job never ends. When would you deign it complete and payment received for our services? Do we need to facilitate a meeting? Do we need to get both of their heads to contact you and say, yes, we'll work with the other one? What are we looking at?
Listen, this is the streets, all right? A street contract would be good enough. As long as you get the bozos to agree to work with the Maelstrom and to work with you, then that's all I need. And in fact, after that, then we'll negotiate a new contract with Fuji-san, and all of us will be going to the big leagues.
Okay. I hope you know the last person that Arasaka, or indeed Fuji-san as their proxy, sent to the Maelstrom ended up as minced beef. I hope that is also something that you're aware of. Of course, why not? You're sending me, of course, you know that.
That's why I'm sending you, of course, Theo.
But on the flip side, how much do you want them to know?
Well, I don't like to keep my operatives in the dark. I don't think that it works best that way. I think the best way to operate is to just have everything out on the table. I need results, and the only way I can get results is honesty with all of us working together in conjunction. And I know honesty is a word that you don't hear from corporations. I know that you have your own ideas. But listen, this is about me and you working together. Forget about Fuji-san. Forget about everything. Me and you and your crew, we're working on this together. What do you think will happen to me if you succeed?
Okay, so I'm gonna are we in the Delamain now? I'm guessing we're there for this conversation.
Yeah, the Delamain pulls up right when you guys are having this conversation.
I'm gonna pass you to my associate so I can have a bit of a think. Is that okay, Mr. Hashi?
Absolutely. Think as much as you'd like. We have all the time in the world.
All right, hit it, Del, and then I'm going to leave the conversation to my associates, see if they can ask him some questions that I've not thought of, because I need to collect my thoughts.
If the goal is to sow chaos, why not just get some other gangs? I'm sure there are plenty of things they'd love to hit. I mean, 6th Street's Valentino's. I'm sure they're prime targets in and around the city that they'd love to hit and sow enough chaos for you. It will also be easier to negotiate with them than the bozos.
The bozos have an extraordinary talent for sowing chaos. And for the longest time, neither the NCPD nor any corporation or any entity has tried to understand them or has been successful in understanding them. But I think that I finally cracked something. There is a method to their madness. They're not just anarchists. There is something deeper within their organization moving the pawns on the chessboard.
You're saying there's a hierarchy, maybe a leader of sorts.
Of course. All you see is the surface level enforcers, or whatever you'd like to call them. Through our investigations, we found most of them to be cyber psycho. So if they're cyber psycho, if they're working on the streets, then somebody has to be coordinating them. Because when they attack, things happen on an exponential level.
How into drugs are they?
Well, whether they're into the drugs or not, we're not sure. But from the autopsy reports, a lot of the bozos are pumped with all kinds of toxins.
Toxins I would expect, but
narcotics, toxins, street drugs, medical grade, all working in conjunction perfectly in order not to kill the subject, but to get them to a superhuman level.
I'll turn to the guys and I'll say, listen, just saying, look, one brick is Maelstrom, 1 brick is the bozos, the cement in the middle, blue lace plus.
You knew that was cool.
Just
Yeah.
Does
But except them
Hashi
two
does
bricks, like,
Hashi
you're
hear?
holding our C4.
Yeah, we're on the call.
They're literally like
Okay.
explosives. That's the problem with the brick. Yeah, I just said, like, you do realise that the Bozos and the Maelstrom, as Theo alluded to at the beginning of your chat with him, that these are two entities that, if you put them together, it could literally be a nuclear. Like, they might not be controllable by Fuji-san. I hope you're aware of that. It could just go critical.
Now, what if I told you one bit of information that you may not have known about the bozos? And you may not even believe when I say it.
Now you piqued my curiosity.
They're not really clowns.
Well, of course, they're not really clowns. They're people dressed as clowns on a biosculpting level. Their faces are changed, their bodies are changed to look like clowns. So, whether they do that willingly or not, we're not sure. But what if I told you the Bozos are the most technologically advanced gang in Night City? Maybe in the world.
In a weird way, I can kind of see your point. How are these cyber psychos forming a gang and remaining cogent enough to actually run a mini empire in Night City or anywhere, right? I've spoken to a few bozos in the past. They've not seemed like they were cyber psycho. They seemed... A few of the bozos I've spoken to seem calmer than most other gangs I ever speak to. It's almost like their psychosis has gone to such a level that they are now calm. That they're now on the serene.
Almost like they've perfected it.
You could say that, yeah. But you do certainly like playing with fire, Hashi-san, I will say
rubbing his
that.
hands together with the sound of this tech.
Yes, I know I'm playing with fire, but that's the only way that you can make a splash in Night City. Listen, I'm telling you, if you get the Bozos and the Maelstrom together, of course it's going to be good for me too. I'll get the promotion I want. You'll get the money you want. I'm telling you, this is it's all out in the open.
This is the job. I said I'd accept, and I do.
What is the
away.
penalty should things go south and we do not manage to achieve it?
It is what it is. I mean,
No drama.
hopefully you won't be dead.
Darby, if we fail any job, we're dead. Like,
What, Fuji-san will kill us? Is what you
no, like if
No.
we go
We'll
to rob
probably
a
die
bank
doing it.
and we fail, we're going to
Yeah,
die
you
in
understand
the
that
attempt.
side of it. Yeah.
So, it's going to be dealing with any corp as well. I'm not saying. I'm going to let Fuji-san. Does anyone else have anything to say to Fuji-san? Because I'm pretty much we're doing the thing.
Seems good.
Goddamn.
I don't like
I
to
think we
speak
need
about
to close.
failure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's just nervous. Don't listen to Darby. He's just nervous. Great chatting to you. We're on it. Thank you. If we have any
We'll get it
further
done.
questions, we'll contact you.
We'll get it done.
Absolutely.
Remain by
I'm looking
your
forward to
agent.
it.
I may contact you for further information, as Doc just said.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good day, Fuji-san.
He hangs up.
Theodore,
I-
why did you mention blue lace around him?
He already knows about it, Chew.
How do
that's
you
why-
know he knows about it?
That's because we told him last time. that's why
we?
he got us the clinic. Yeah, that's why he got us the clinic. Yeah.
I don't know that.
I mean, I would assume that he already knows about it because
He definitely
he not just the clinic, but just like he looked into you guys. You know what I mean? On a deep level, he knew stuff that other people didn't know.
It's not
You know
like
what I mean?
the shit that he knew about us.
I remember us
like,
being hush hush about it because I was saying, what about illicit dealings on these premises and stuff like that?
Well, whether he knows that you're starting a drug empire on a big level, you know what I mean? We don't know. Because technically, you guys haven't done the big thing yet. You haven't done, like, actually pushing it out there. You know what I mean?
No, but he knows about the
Or the
shootout
large-scale
at the
manufacturing.
Maelstrom Club.
Yeah.
And he knows
Yeah.
how we got Maelstrom on side, and that was Blue Lace. So
Yeah.
he knows. There's no. you
Yeah,
know,
so far it's not a factor, really. You know what I mean?
We can make some good shit, but that's it. We're not drug people yet, despite our best efforts. But like,
Well, as Theo points out, that could be a great in for us with both gangs to get them together. Like it's a.
Well, before
a
we
path.
go knocking on Bozo's doors, I do think I need some healing and resting up, and I don't know about everyone else, but
Likewise, yeah.
me too. Yeah,
Worse
we
for
might
wear.
need
me too.
some booze.
It sounds like you
Afterlife?
guys need some rest and recuperation.
Afterlife, drinks are on me. I'm paying. Come on, let's do it.
I do have to. We have to first get Giselle back to the clinic.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Giselle says, the Afterlife is my clinic, Choom.
Not
Oh
according
yeah, I
to your
forgot you're a
doctor.
fixer. Of course you are. Yeah. Del, change your plans. Afterlife. Hit it.
Adjusting. We will be arriving in 15 minutes.
Cool.
Is there a cleaning
I
fee
needed
for
to
the
get some
blood on the
antibiotics in there.
Sorry,
A
Doctor.
cleaning fee for what?
blood on the
blood.
caps?
Nah, it's fine. They're used to it. Well,
So if I remember,
it'll be like in fine print at the bottom of the invoice, basically.
The
It is Night City.
Afterlife is Watson, right? Yeah, it is Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Watson.
Yeah, so you guys on the way to the Afterlife, you have about like 15 minutes before you arrive. Anything else you want to say before you get there?
We need to get a car. And I'm looking at the prices. My word.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Oh yeah, 20, 30 grand for a
Yeah.
semi-decent.
Yeah, you can get a used one for maybe half that, but who knows if
expensive.
it'll always run, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Maybe for another
Yeah.
time.
Dude, we can't cut Del out of the business. You know? He's a good guy. Turns up for us.
Yeah.
I'll make
Yeah,
sure he
Delman
hears that.
does his job.
Well, of course he hears that. He's got sensors everywhere.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I am sensing an unauthorized AI device within the vehicle. Could you please shut it off?
Do I have a kill switch that I can just like turn aura off like that?
I don't know, do you?
I don't think he. Yeah, I don't think Darby would, because he treats aura as a close confidant, so you would never think that he needed to.
I
kill
mean,
switch
she
it,
could
so-
probably just disguise herself as being, you know,
VI.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll try. Through my agent, I'll say, Aura, can you go incognito or whatever, like whatever the code word would be to sort of go in silent running, so things can't detect her.
Del, do you not
Because
get on
she-
with
let's
other
stop
AIs? Is that a
dancing.
thing? Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
It is against company policy to have unauthorized AI within the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Next time, Del, I'll make sure it's all good. But for this time, I can't do it right now. Sorry, June.
You don't really get a response from Dell right away, and then basically it says noted.
Thanks, Del.
Are we just allowed to show up at Afterlife with like AR rifles and
No, you got to leave that
I mean-
stuff at the door.
Yeah, we'll yeah.
Dang.
You could bring like pistols and stuff, but like any guns that could, any big guns like automatic weapons or rifles or rocket launchers or snipers or any of that stuff, you got to check
So
at the
instead
door.
of a coat rack, they got a gun rack.
Yeah.
Probably also have a coat rack. Come on.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably
Animal.
next to the coat rack. Yeah. 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 So, as you get to the Afterlife, nothing really crazy occurs. It's the regular Afterlife. It's bumping. There's music playing. There's people inside. Bartender's there. Claire is off today. It's another bartender today. He's a eye-patched old solo veteran that has cyber arms and cyber legs, and you see tattoos on him consistent with the South Am War. So this guy's an old school vet.
Sweet.
He's
can
gonna
I be
roll
cheeky
to
and
see.
say, do we have a map for Afterlife? Because if we have one, I really want to see it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't. Man, do I have one? Hold on.
And are there
Let's
any
double
hidden
check.
references hiding in the?
yeah. Lord of the Rings references. Yeah.
Let's see if we do have one. I think there is one.
All these
Actually.
bodies lying around at the club.
Yeah, that's the Afterlife.
There it is.
Can't see.
Yep. You
That's
guys
right.
walk in.
Oh,
Let's get rid
yeah.
of these dudes.
Dude, that's literally like rogue.
This was it.
Like,
This was already
here?
in the table.
Where's the entrance? Here?
Yeah, the
I
entrance
think you
should be
come in
here. I
at the
think.
right side. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come
right
in
here.
down here.
Oh,
You guys are gonna have to operate Giselle as well. So, make your little big.
Hey Giselle, do you know any docs in here that you can shack up with?
I'm sure we can find something. Hey, bartender, Jackie Wells, please.
hey.
I'll take one of those.
Make that
I like
two.
a splash of love. Yeah.
I'll pick a
So,
Donny Silverhand.
The bartender recognizes at least 3 of you, and he looks at you, Theo. His name is Patches, and he's like, "Theo, you're dying. Good to see you here again."
You too, Patch. You too. Fix me up with the Jackie Wells. I'll get this round.
All right, that settles it. Jackie Wells coming up. How's Giselle doing?
A bit worse for wear. Something went down, and we need to get her patched up. She's stable for now, though. She'll be alright. If she can drink, yeah, it ain't that bad. Well,
I
we'll
got
know it's bad
something
if
that could maybe.
we'll know it's bad if it starts flowing out of new holes in her. But apart from that, we should be fine.
Well, I got some stuff that could help you if you'd like. It just I don't know how to administer it. And he pulls out these 2 injectors that Doc you're familiar with as a medtech. These are specific medtech designed injectors for healing. And if you look into your medtech skills, you're the only one that can make this thing. So you
I know
can
what that
make,
is.
yeah, only you can make it, and only you can administer it as a medtech.
Patch, just hand those over to me and I'll sort it out.
Well, you know, it doesn't come free, Drew. 200 eddies each.
I give him the eddies. Just, yeah,
180.
you're good. I always hook you up, Patch. You know that. No worry.
Of course, I know. That's
I'll
why I
pay
brought it up.
100 of it. I'll pay 100 of it. Because she
Okay.
did help us.
Giselle will pay
Yeah.
100 too. She'll pay 100 too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she'll
Yeah.
pay. She'll put down. So that's 100
That's
from.
200 me and her.
Giselle.
Yeah, they're 200 each, so it's 400 total.
400.
Oh, who else is getting it?
It's me, Theo, Doc, and Giselle. I think.
Yeah, but it said 400, so who are the 2 patients? Giselle and?
Giselle and you. I mean, you guys are the 2
No,
that.
no.
Yeah,
I,
The
I'm
rest
so
of you
good,
guys-
I don't even notice something.
yeah. Yeah, the rest of you guys, just by sitting at the bar and relaxing, you're gonna heal your HP equal to your body stat.
Oh shit! I'm back at full health. Nice.
Yeah.
See, the trick is to not be where the bullets are.
So must
Yes.
I roll something for this equipment, GM?
GM, my 100 for my
No,
contribution.
thank you kindly.
Yeah, nearly. Yeah, I think I put my 100 on there.
Giselle,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna need you to clench your teeth as holding up the items. This is gonna hurt like a bitch.
She takes 4 different toothpicks that had olives on them, eats the olives, and then bites on the toothpicks. All right, go ahead. Go chew 'em.
On 3, 1, 2, and I go.
1, 2, and on the second one, the reason why you're the only one that can administer it or any other medtech is because you have to put it exactly onto an artery in a specific angle. You don't do it the right way, it just floods into their body system and can be poisonous. But because you are an expert at this, you know exactly how to administer it, and you both will be healing your body plus will stat.
Fancy.
Now, I did put down how much health I lost, but for some reason I lost that. So,
I think you were at
body-
half health.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
sir.
also body plus.
Yeah, you had power outage, didn't you? So it might be a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So
-1. He's already dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, body plus will stat, you'll heal that. And as you do that, the Jackie Wells are ready. They're on the table. They're on the counter.
I'm gonna knock mine back and I'm gonna look around. Am I seeing Rogue anywhere?
You're looking in the regular corner, which is right
Not
here.
for that. Yeah.
And it's closed off and it says reserved on it, so there's nobody there.
All right. Patches. Can you put me in Rogue's direction? Is she here tonight? She's got some information that pretty much only she can help me with right now.
Sorry, Choom, I'm not her secretary. I don't know where she is or what she does.
Alrighty. And I guess I'll just have a look around, see if there's any other fixes around.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk around, and in this corner over here is sat Hornet. And he has someone that you've seen before guarding the outside.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'll walk right up to her. It's fine. Awesome.
Yo,
Yo,
how
Viper.
can I help you?
Glad to know we're not shooting at each other this time.
No, not this time.
For now.
Are you always on the job? Like, literally?
Well, unlike you, Theo, some of us have to work.
Listen, hey. I'm no Nepo baby, alright? Like, that guy didn't know I fucking exist. All I got from him was his looks and... Yeah, that's about it.
So what's it like being the enemy of the Tiger Claws, Metal Vultures, and the Hecate Ring all at once?
Hecate Ring are cool with me right now. But I've got to say, it feels pretty fucking good. You got to try being Theo
Wait.
Uridine sometimes. It's awesome. Anyway,
Hold on. How are you working with the Hecate Ring if they stuck you with one of their dirty knives?
I never said I'm working with him. I said I'm cool with him. I made amends.
How the fuck did you make amends with them?
Hey, no one can resist this face. You included.
Jesus Christ.
Can I speak to your boss?
Everywhere. Hold on. She turns around and speaks to Hornet, and he comes up. I'm going to use this. Whoa, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to use your old model here, because he does look
Wow.
more like Hornet.
That's a handsome
Is
man.
he- Handsome man, Hornet.
Oh, Jesus.
He looks at you. Theo!
Hornet, how's it going, my friend? How are you?
Doing well. Doing okay. Just had a little bit of a mishap over at the docks, but everything's okay.
Well, I hope that works out for you. I hope everything's alright. And nothing too serious, I hope.
No, somebody just pinched some of my supplies. But, you know, it's
Oh.
okay. It happens every now and then.
You know, people in this city need to learn to keep their fucking grubby mitts off other people's property. Something I've always said. I hate nothing more than thieves, my friend. Nothing more.
Yeah, but it's part of the business, you know. It's called a loss. And
Collateral.
sometimes you have a loss. Yeah.
Fair
It's
enough.
the cost of doing business.
Listen, me and my friends would love to buy you a drink, and then I'd like to maybe have a little talk about some information you may have for me that I can purchase from you, shall we say. What do you say?
I appreciate the offer, Theo, but maybe to your surprise, I don't drink or do drugs.
Really? What do you do when you're not shooting people then?
I don't shoot people. Come on, Theo. I hire people to shoot people.
Okay. And so Theo's like losing interest in him like straight away because he's not a party guy. All right. So I need some information, Shum. I have a few contacts with the bozos that I know of, but these are like street to mid-level guys. I'm talking leadership. If I wanted to make contact with those psychos and say hello, maybe buy them a drink, who would I be speaking to?
What? Contact with the bozos? You have to
Yeah.
elaborate that for me, Theo, because...
My friend Darby over there really wants to join the circus. So, you know, I said, fuck it, I'll get you a meeting.
All right, Chum, that's... I'm all about humor and joking around, but let's get down to serious business. Why are you here? What's the deal?
I've got a job that pretty much only the bozos could help me with. Only they'd be crazy enough to take it on.
So wait, you're not joking about the bozos. You're really talking about trying to deal with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you want to converse with them.
Dude, my powers of persuasion, talk to Viper, she'll tell you, right? Birds out of trees, Theo, you're a danger guy, alright? So, I just need some information, point me in the right direction, we can call it a favor for a favor, or I can shoot some eddies your way, that's up to you. If you got information, I'm all ears.
He just looks at you in disbelief, and he's like, Chum, what are you saying here? Listen, if I could help you, I would, but the bozos, I mean... I don't know anybody that's ever had any conversation with them that didn't end in violence.
No, I can handle violence. I'd just show him, like, the scar on my chest. You know. Alright, if you got nothing
they
for
really
me...
did a number on you.
They did, but I gave as good as I got, and the people who did this won't be telling any tales of it, I'd say. Alright, if you have no information for me, then I'll bid you good night, and I'll head back to my guys.
Hold on, Chum, hold on. I might be able to give you something. I mean, I don't know if I work directly with the bozos, but I do know that every now and then I get someone anonymously contacting me, asking me for a large shipment of my most powerful drugs, and is in fact one of my best clients. And they ask for delivery outside of Richard Knight Park. You know what's going on at Richard Knight Park, right?
Isn't that place just full of, like, hobos and addicts?
Roll a streetwise.
Ready. Where are we? Streetwise. 11. Lovely. Plus. It's 14.
All right, with the 14, even with the 14, you know that Richard Knight Park used to be a park that had like amusement park rides, ferries, merry-go-round, Ferris wheel, I mean, and all those kinds of things. But over the last 30, 40 years, it just slowly started becoming bozo territory, where there was more and more attacks, more and more dead police, more and more dead gang members, to the point where people just don't go there anymore.
Alright. You're sending me into Bozo Central, you get that, right? Like, this is, But hey...
I'm just telling you where they are.
Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Now, usually I would charge for that kind of information, but I don't want your death on my conscience.
We'll keep it off the books, Jim. I'll put some... I would say I could put some eddies behind the bar for you, but I'll tell you what. I'll buy Viper a drink. On your behalf.
No thanks.
Doc is rolling his eyes like to the back of his head.
So I'm gonna, like, doff my imaginary cap to both of them, and I'm gonna walk back over here.
And as you're walking away, you see Hornet turn to Viper and kind of give her like a quizzical look, like, what the fuck was that all about?
I relay that information to the guys who are just, I'm guessing they finished their drink now, and I go, one more. Thank you. Cheers, Patches.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
so
got a lot
we have
of
info.
communication.
I need to make a call.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna call Heavyset.
Okay. Yeah, you can do just that. After a few rings, you get a call. You get a video answer. And he answers the phone, and you kind of see, like, behind him is like a construction ground, and there's other Maelstroms there, and there's lights, and there's loud music. And he's like, Doc, what's up, Choom?
Hi, Heavy. Great to hear from you. I just wanted to check something. Did you find that rat that we had business with? By any chance?
Oh, man. Talk about crazy coincidence. That rat is our guest of honor tonight.
Oh, just hold on. I think Theo would like to see this as well. Theo,
Huh?
there's a party happening with Heavyset. Come have a look. They have a guest of honor.
Oh, dude, Heavy, are we invited? I gotta see this.
I also want to be there.
Of course, Chooms. You're absolutely invited. You know,
bring the
I'm
lace.
kicking
We'll bring the
myself
lace.
in the ass for not inviting you in the first place. So get in your car, get over here as fast as you can. We're at the construction district of Old Town.
Alright, we are on our way. We'll bring the good stuff.
I didn't think he'd still be alive.
Neither did I.
He kind of puts his agent down for a second. He turns around and he goes, "Hey boys, they're bringing some blue lace over. Yeah, plus obviously we don't deal with that other shit anyway." All right,
yeah.
Chooms, come on by.
Alrighty. We'll see you in a mo. Alright, guys, drink up. We've got a party to go to.
Sounds good.
Dude, Doc, how did you do that? You got like away with people, man.
I don't. You do, Tune. I
look
was
over at Hornet. I'm
lucky
like, nah,
in
maybe
some
not.
things. No,
All
well,
right.
you just try way too hard in some areas, man. You just need to realize that you don't have the charisma that you can hit on every girl and she's just going to fall onto your lap.
Dude,
All right, so
when most of them do, like, I can't. You know, if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's true.
All right. I think you need to, before we go anywhere, you need to be put in your place. Your ego needs to be toned down just a little bit. Doc looks around. He looks for the first attractive girl in the place, and he points to her and says, "Pick her up."
All right. I will.
This is
So if I look over, what does she look like? Like, is she bigger than me?
Let's see here.
He
This
wants
is
the
what you
real
see.
RP. He wants.
Corpo. Okay.
Slink's just gonna kind of look back and forth.
Oh,
between
Japanese.
this
Okay, cool.
Situation that's happening, and just like full on face palm, 2 hands, just like, oh my god.
Okay. Cool. This could go either way. She could be Japanese and you impress her by talking Japanese, or she's American Japanese and doesn't be Japanese and be really annoyed with me for doing it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do. In fact, can I see what she's talking about as I head over, as I walk over? I want to see if there's any in.
She's on her agent having a conversation with somebody in Japanese.
Fuck it. Fuck you, Doc. Make me do this. I swear to God. All right. Can
Get
I
your
get
drinks
a-
ready, lads.
Can I see who she's talking to? Like, can I figure out? Is it like a mom and dad or something?
Yeah, why don't you roll me a perception at a -1, because she kind of has it like really close to her, so you'd have to get like right over her shoulder.
Chat, you're
8
finally
plus
getting to see north
11.
in the field.
19 -1, 18.
All right, with an 18, you're looking over her shoulder and you can see that she's having a conversation with somebody that is named Freddy or something like a Freddy, Letty.
But you're
You
gonna say
can't make out
Frank
the
then.
first letter. She's like holding on to the phone and like kind of covering the name. So it's like Freddy, Eddie, something like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Patches. Right, Patch. What's that girl drinking?
Let me bring the Afterlife back up if we're gonna be doing this.
It's just not my fault. I didn't not put us here. All right. Yeah. Well, what is she drinking?
She's not drinking.
She's not drinking anything.
No, she's on the phone, not drinking.
Do you know what?
I didn't want to make it too easy for you.
It never goes wrong. What's the most expensive bottle of champagne you have, man?
Patches looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and you hear his cyber eye whirring as he raises his eyebrow. And he goes, well, Chum, I got this bottle. It's 1,000 eddies. I don't know if you want that one.
Bring with your most expensive bottle of champagne.
You're damn fucking right I want that one.
$8.
No, you're
$8
damn
bottle of
fucking right
champagne.
I want that one. I have a reputation to uphold. Here is your eddies. Pass me that bottle. In fact, send it over to her. Send it over to her with my compliments and ask her to come and join me at the bar when she's finished with the call.
I
This
have
is the
like
reason
polling,
why Theo will never be able to afford a car, because he's
Yeah.
I have full on like head down on the bar at this point.
Yeah, so Patches looks at you and he says, well, put the money on the counter, Chum. I can't just, policy.
Yeah, you fucking money is no object to me, my friend. There is vagina on there you go.
on the cards.
Everybody nearby sees you pulling out 1,000 eddies and putting it on the table as well. There's
Does she
other
notice?
patrons in the bar. She's on her phone. She's not even looking at you. Her back is towards you.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so
Now-
then Patches
Jesus.
takes the 1,000 eddies. He pulls out a platinum bottle. It's called the Platinum Reserve. And it's this beautiful silver bottle with a nice cork on top of it. He peels the top off and he walks over to her table. And she kind of is like startled for a second, like, what the hell? And he shows this bottle to her. She looks at it, looks at him, and then he turns around and like points directly into your direction, like that guy right there. And
I
she just like,
I just give it like a nod, and then I motion to the seat next to me, and then I go back to my drink.
roll a persuasion at a -2.
Shit. Right, I'm fuck this shit. Okay. What even is my persuasion? It's a 7.
Hopefully
plus-
good.
7 plus. Look at him
I'll
looking
go right to
already.
right.
7 plus 21 minus 2, 19.
All right, with a 19, she says something quickly to her on her agent, hangs up the phone, and then she picks up the bottle and walks into your direction and goes up to the bar right here. And she says, "Do I know you?"
I speak in fluent Japanese. If I know what her accent is, like Osaka or Tokyo, I will adopt that accent just to make sure she can hear me properly. And I say, "Good evening, my name's Theo. I just thought you were very striking and wanted to have a conversation. I love your style, by the way. Really cool. Corporate chic. I love it."
Well, hi Theo, my name is Himiko.
It's very nice to meet you, Himiko. Where are you from? Whereabouts in Japan? Dude, are we
I'm
doing
not-
this? Am I like literally trying to pull up a grown man on fucking stream? Do I have to go through the entire thing?
You're doing it.
Yeah,
You're doing
yeah.
it.
Yes.
You're
Yes,
doing
you
it.
do. You absolutely do.
I'm not from Japan. I was born in Night City.
You have such an amazing accent and an amazing cadence of Japanese as somebody who grew up in this city. Tell me more.
Well, I went to some of the best schools here and learned how to speak with the perfect Osaka accent.
That is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So, at this point, Are we like, how far down the glass are we? Of like...
Roll me a conversation.
Alright. I need to find out what my conversation even is.
And then roll me, and then if the rest of you guys,
12.
Everybody can roll a perception if you'd like.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus 12, 20.
Yeah, with the 20, she's kind of intrigued, trying to figure out what's going on. Why you bought this expensive bottle.
Alright, if I pick up on that, I'm going to say...
19.
It is Kimiko, right? It's
19
Kimiko?
as well.
Himiko.
16.
Kimiko? Okay. So Kimiko.
Himiko. Himiko.
Himiko. Listen. I bought this drink because I just thought you were a very interesting looking person, and you've confirmed those suspicions. So I have the means to pay for it, so I thought, why not? Why not invite this person to have a good conversation with me? And I think we are having a good conversation.
Do you usually pick up girls at a merc bar?
No, absolutely not. But I have to say,
I guess today's my lucky day.
well, I don't know about you about getting lucky. I don't really do that when I first speak to somebody. But I would love to continue this conversation again. So if you'd like to exchange details, I need to take my friend somewhere in a moment to another party. Or you can come with.
So as
Maelstrom
what did you
party.
guys roll? What did you guys roll on your perceptions?
19.
Okay, so with the 19, she pulls
Motherfuckers.
every time she goes to pull her drink, her sleeves go down on her arm, and you're seeing some tattoos that are consistent with some kind of Japanese some kind of Japanese cultural tattoos. And with the streetwise, you would know what they are.
Let's find out.
Am I seeing that as well?
Trust.
Or am I too enamored?
Well, you haven't rolled your perception. You're really talking.
Okay. Let me roll my perception. 11 plus 4 is 15.
10.
Oh, 10. Steady.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I keep rolling, don't I?
You keep rolling. You
Yeah.
roll another one. Yeah.
This
so
is
you're
more
at 12
tense than
plus.
like most combats we've been in. Say.
Watch when combat happens, you guys are dead.
So 15.
So 15. Okay. Anybody got higher than that?
Nope.
No.
My
So
streetwise
shocked
was
because he's got a 2
14.
base.
Okay. Yeah,
I was
with the
close, but no, wait.
Yeah, with the 15 steady, your character has seen these kind of tattoos on Tiger Claw assassins before.
I wish
It
there
is.
was
Don't say
to the
anything.
guys
I'll
around me,
pay
yeah.
you to not say anything.
yeah, just the three of us that are in my vicinity. I let them know that I'm pretty sure she's a Tiger Claw assassin.
Don't say anything.
I'm just gonna
I'll
like
give you
while my-
180s right now not to say anything.
She's
No,
gonna
I'm with
roll
you
to
guys.
see if she recognizes you, Theo.
While my face is down on the table on the counter, I just give Darby a thumbs up. I'm just like shaking my head.
Bear in mind, guys, you do know Maelstrom and Tyclaws fucking hate each other. So we might be in deep shit because of Doc's little stunt. Just saying. Just saying. That's not
You
Darby.
invited her to the party.
That's not Theo
me.
saying that. I'm just saying.
She's
Alright.
gonna think that you're trying to do this audacious assassination by taking her to the Maelstrom party.
This is how we get
I like
Theo
to warn
killed.
them before they get killed.
Okay.
Yeah, Himiko basically, she asks you, like, okay, Chum, tell me, why are you buying me this bottle? What's the end game here?
I don't usually like to spell that kind of thing out in public, but like literally, this is it. I know we live in a city where there are always wheels within wheels, but sometimes a guy just wants to buy you a drink. If there's anything in that bottle laced, I'm sure you'd know by now. Everybody in this bar knows when to sniff a rat. This is just one guy, an astonishingly handsome guy, buying an astonishingly attractive woman a drink. That's literally all it is.
Well, I know Patches would never do that to me.
Well, there you
And
go.
she takes the bottle and takes a big swig and just gulp, gulp,
Sweet.
gulp, and puts it down on the counter. And she says, "And as much as you're charming, Theo, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your reputation is well known, and I'm gonna have to pass on your offer. But I do appreciate the drink."
Oh, well, at least but you have heard of me, so that's fine. I think my work here is done. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna.
I have heard of you. And wait, before you leave, as a token of gratitude, I'll tell you one thing. Not all Tiger Claws like you.
I assume most didn't.
Some of
just
them do like you.
I hold out my hand to shake her hand.
And she looks at your hand and she grabs it, and you feel the strength of a cyber arm when
Alright.
she grips your hand. Her hand looks like real skin, but she shakes your hand with the cyber arm and she says, "If you're gonna open another one of these bottles in the future and you'd like to have it with me, I might consider it."
I flicker my deets, just using the agent. It's like, alright, I'll be in touch. And then I just turn around and walk back to the guys. I just give them like a little
And-
nod. Just like,
And she actually just leaves the bar. After she walks by and eyes the rest of you guys and like kind of smiles and then
that's
leaves the
gonna
bar.
bite me on the ass.
Almost certainly.
Why do I come back to the group and go, why do I have a feeling I just detonated my entire life? Like, somebody just walked over my grave.
No, you did.
That
pretty
went really
too.
well, and somebody just walked over my grave.
I'll leave it to the doc to clue him in if he wants to tell him, since he asked me not to say anything to Theo.
I think you should definitely give her a call if she gave you her number.
Did she? Did we flick?
Yeah. She exchanged numbers with you. Yeah.
Well, now, Doc, you know. Like,
And I am
it's not
very
a-
impressed.
You know.
I really want to see where this goes. She could be someone special. She could be the one.
No one's tying down Teddy Uridine, my friend.
Giselle
What does
looks at
Giselle
you.
make of all of this?
Yeah, just Giselle looks at you and says, "You never offered me one of those bottles."
I don't... You're digging yourself a hole, mate. Yeah.
I'm like, well, you never asked.
I don't think I ever
She
will
did not
at this
see
point.
Giselle, I was proving a point, alright? A point was made. You know, I shut Doc up, let's move on. Let's just go down there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a little bit of red I see on those cheeks over there? I think
How
Theo
can you
has
see
a
my
bit of
cheeks?
blushing.
Giselle looks
Oh,
at
right.
you and says, "You saw her tattoos, right?"
Huh?
Spoil it, Giselle.
He didn't. He turns to the rest of you guys and says, "He didn't see it, the gonk."
Yep.
I'm just like
Another day.
head down, shaking my head. Just continue.
What did I miss?
Well, listen, Theo, I'll just put it to you this way. I would be careful the next time you call her, because she didn't seem like your regular kind of frail woman.
No, I got that from the arm. That'd give a hell of a...
Handshake.
Sorry, what?
Handshake?
Yeah. Yeah, handshake, yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
All right, well, listen, Chooms, I think I've had enough of hanging out with you guys. You're bad for my health, and now my head hurts watching you do whatever you just did. So I'm going to take off, and I want to thank you all for getting me out of there. But also, I should be a little bit angry because you put me in that situation with the Voodoo Boys. Hope that doesn't bite me in the ass later.
that was
If
him.
it does, I know where to find you.
That was him.
My
Like,
bad. Yeah.
Literally.
Thanks, Theo, for pointing at me. Yes.
Oh, before you go, you need this doctor's orders. 2 puffs in the morning, 1 puff at night. Please avoid any serious binge drinking.
Doc, I'm fine. She tries to refuse it. She
He
just kind of like
insists.
waves her hands.
If
Fine.
Really?
Thank you.
Cigarettes? Are
I
still
also have a
medical
reputation
advice
for
these days?
I can hear.
Yeah. You never said what it was, so I thought I'm just assuming that you give it.
Oh, they're just like medicine. They're basically inhaler
hypo,
medicine.
aren't they?
Yeah, hypo
yeah,
medicine.
it's basically it's like it basically equalizes everything and just
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
hits all the
And
symptoms. and
Antibiotics,
prevents
so
infection
she
and stuff like
doesn't get infections and stuff. Yeah, all that kind of
Good
stuff.
stuff.
So Giselle takes her leave, and she fist bumps all of you. You feel the power of her hand, as well as she has a cyber arm, and she walks out the Merc bar.
I like fist bump back with equal power.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
sure.
feels it too. Surprisingly.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Yep. I bump with equal
Darby,
power.
be careful. She's just almost lost a lung.
Well, don't fist bump me that hard then. It's not my fault. She literally like staggers backwards.
I make a mental note to source that bottle of champagne from elsewhere for free at some time if I can. I'm trying to figure
I
out
just
how to get
whisper,
a
why
hand-
Is
don't
there
you
any
just
left?
take a bottle?
There's still some left. Half a
Hello.
bottle left of Platinum
I'm
Reserve.
drinking
It's
that
your
shit.
bottle.
I'm drinking that shit.
So, as,
Roll me-
as Doc goes to reach for it.
Yeah. If you're gonna keep drinking, Theo, I need you to roll me a resist torture drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, you've had 2 Jackie
Uh,
Wells and now you're downing a bottle of
That's
champagne.
4
Mhm.
and
Doc will
resist torture
say-
drugs. That's 11.
Yeah, you're drunk. You're feeling
Yeah.
the buzz.
Oh
You have a heavy buzz going right now.
Yeah, hell yeah, Tune. Hell yeah. Let's party. Let's head to the Maelstrom, huh?
Theo, you need to stay conscious, or else you're going to miss the grinder.
Shut up, bullet sponge. You'll be in front of me. I'll be
Fair
fine.
enough, I deserve that one.
Hurtful.
Off we go.
All right. Do you guys call another Delamain?
Yeah, I called Dal. Hey, Dal, yo. Let's call him and yeah.
The
Try and
first
not
ride was
intoxicate
the first ride was 50 eddies. Next ride will be the same.
Okay, I'll make a note.
50 eddies each, or in total?
No, in total. In total.
That's cheap.
So
Yeah,
I'll pay the second ride.
okay. You do just that. All right. That's
Can I
paid up, and
Can I add our
can.
friend from our assassin friend to my contacts? What was her name? Hanako?
Himiko?
Chemical.
Yeah, I'll put it in this
Himiko.
in the in-game chat right there. Himiko.
Where have I heard that name before?
Well, Hanako
don't
was Arasaka.
Oh, yeah.
Himiko. Let me write this down. Himiko.
I'm going to put in my notes. Theo has a possible death route. With
I think it should be a theme that
Tiger
whenever
claw,
Theo
assassin.
almost gets laid, like death happens. It just immediately, like everyone dies. Like it's just like
that's when he goes to the afterlife, the real afterlife. He is asked.
The
"Was it
real
worth
afterlife."
it?"
Yeah, the real afterlife.
yeah. Take me to heaven. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Alrighty. It's time for me to change the music.
No, not this one. Give me a second here. There it is. All right. So you guys are on your way in the Delamain. Let me get a little Delamain vehicle here for you. Vehicles. There they are. Sci-fi vehicles. Let's find a good little Delamain here.
North, have you checked chat?
Um,
Oh yeah,
What-
did we check audio, by the way?
oh yeah, audio's
Yeah, I
fine.
checked
Yeah, Steady checked it before.
Okay. Yeah.
Suffered Bastard has very interesting comments about you.
He just looks stout. That'll do me. Thank you. I'll take that.
He looks stout. Okay. So you guys are in your Delamain here, this nice little Mercedes-Benz.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You're inside of your Delamain on your way, but there happens to be something in the way of you.
What?
You get it? It's very common to see this in Night City. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Why isn't it here? Uh-huh.
Roadblock? A white ball.
Wow.
White cube.
An NCPD checkpoint.
Nice.
Okay. Let's get these guys over here.
Yo, Del, you're popular.
Guys, are we
The
going
NCPD's
Night
uniforms
City,
are very interesting.
Night City University students, or are we being kosher?
We're just random mercs going to a party.
It's
man.
probably
We
best
won't
to
do
just
anything
be
legal.
Yeah.
ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They instruct you to stop, basically right in front of them. Delamain says, there is a police checkpoint up ahead. According to company policy, I must comply with them.
Yeah.
No problem, Delamain. Keep doing what you do.
I'll turn the music off.
So the Delamain comes to the stop, and a couple
Wanna cop?
officers, they come over to your windows. They
I like say, what seems to be the officer problem?
they look at you in the passenger seat, see no one is in the driver's seat, because it's a Delamain.
If the officer
And-
is female, I'm going to insist on talking so Theo doesn't screw something up and say something untoward.
Yeah, not this time. They're two male officers.
Oh, thank goodness. Theo, you go ahead.
You got this one, Tune.
They're
I'm fine.
they're completely covered up, so you can't really see a lot of facial features. They have like big sunglasses, balaclava, helmets. These guys are ready for any kind of conflict. You know, they're not just like regular beat cops. They're like riot police basically, which is pretty standard for these kind of checkpoints because you know some people don't like checkpoints. You know, in Night City.
You dudes are packing. Cool.
Yeah, so they look at you and they say, "Hello, sir. This is a routine checkpoint. We are just checking the vehicles, and if we have any suspicion, we'll be checking you as well. Do you comply
No
with our
worries,
search?"
officer. We comply. Any interesting business you guys have come across tonight?
Same old, same old.
Oh,
Sorry,
careful
I
there.
fell. Excuse me.
You just did a flip. Any interesting
Yeah,
businesses
I was
doesn't
gonna like
flip.
hang my head
Is
out the
that
window, like
interesting enough?
I'm gonna hang my head out the window, and be like, dude, you're packing heat. This is cool, man. You guys aren't fucking around.
They
Please excuse our friend. He's highly inebriated.
yeah, they
You're
pop
a-
the trunk.
You're a sheep.
They look in. They're not even. They're kind of ignoring you. They know you're drunk, but as long as you're not driving, you haven't broken any laws. This is actually the responsible thing to do. Is take a Delamain when you're drinking. So they're looking through the trunk. The trunk is completely empty. It's a Delamain, so they're not surprised with that. And then this guy's gonna roll a conceal reveal. You guys have your weapons concealed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't conceal the
Assault rifle. Yeah. So he's going to look
do
into
my
the. The lead officer there is going to just be kind of like waving his flashlight around as he's looking into the back of the vehicle.
And it's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to see nothing.
Finger gun. Hey.
Yeah, the assault.
Oh.
Theo has thoroughly like distracted them with his antics and the things that he's saying. So like they just keep putting the flashlight on him instead of the ground of the back.
How long?
The
How long
floor.
do you guys have to go at the academy before you're allowed to get your gun and stuff? How many? In terms of a ratio, what is your male to female ratio? I'm considering a career change.
What? Wait, what? They kind of get down to like window level and they look at you. They're flashing the flashlight like directly into your face.
Hey.
Choom, what are you yapping about over there, Choom? What are you saying?
I didn't see the roll. Did they roll a 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, Choom. Don't mind me. I like the police. Thank you for keeping us safe.
The lead officer looks at you and he goes, "Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you Teddy Uridine?"
Hell yeah, Choom. Want me to sign something? Yeah, I'll sign
No, no.
something.
No. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan or anything. I think I've heard
Fan
of you
what?
before.
I don't sing. Yeah.
Can I ask
Oh,
you
you
a
mean
couple questions here, Choom?
Sure. Ask away. I'm an open book.
Where were you about a day and a half ago?
Probably neck deep in my cups, like now.
Officer, I'd just
You-
like to remind you he's highly inebriated, so questioning is not always the greatest because his imagination tends to run wild.
He waves his flashlight in your direction and he says, "If I needed help, I'll ask my partner, not you."
Yeah, Doc.
My point.
We're having a private conversation. You just fucking shit up for everybody. Let me just talk to this guy right now. Yeah,
Alright, look. I don't have time for this. Alright, everything seems fine. I'm not seeing anything in the car. We're just gonna let him go. Alright? And they just start backing up and they just kind of do this thing. Wave around, like let him go. The cars move out of the way. And they allow you guys to go. And Delamain complies.
I like that guy.
Theodore,
know if he
you
likes
didn't
you,
even know
though.
what he was saying.
He doesn't like Kerry. He's good with me.
Yeah, he said he wasn't a fan.
Did I ever tell you guys
here.
how much of a fucking asshole my dad is?
Yes, constantly.
Like,
Yes, we both have horrible dads.
Without fail.
okay. I'm gonna try and sober up by the time. Is there anything I can do to like slap myself in the face or something?
No, not really. I mean, you're gonna be drunk. If you stop drinking in about an hour, you'll probably feel a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll give him.
Water, some
I'll give him
electrolytes.
something to balance it maybe a little bit.
Not the blue lace.
Not the blue lace. I'm not a
You're giving
moron.
the wrong hypo.
He's like, come on, I know better than that.
Shall we?
Sounds
Shall
like
I
he's
put on the
cool.
music for the Maelstrom? Are you ready?
Yeah, put on some music.
I
I'll
hope
put it in the
DJ
chat of the,
Gorgon's gonna be there.
I'll put it in the chat of the. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't recognize us. Oh my god.
That's fine if he recognizes us. Everyone knows what we did.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, in Maelstrom, they all know.
Yeah, they're fine.
They love us now.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of Maelstrom just milling about, having their drinks and partying. And as soon as you guys pull up, there's a Delamain. They stop your Delamain. They look inside, they notice who you are, and they just kind of wave you in. You guys can exit the Delamain basically like right here. And your models can be like right here.
Sweet.
The gazebo. Not the gazebo.
Not the gazebo. The gazebo of death.
The gazebo of death.
I'm just looking around like, yeah, this is my jam. This is my kind of place. I like it.
And
What is
as you
this
guys
summoning
pull up,
circle supposed to be? That's around the gazebo.
roll me a general knowledge.
Oh. What is that?
There's a general knowledge, general education, general knowledge. Summoning circle. It's funny.
Can anyone see that?
My wife asked me about like she didn't know till this day that Cyberpunk doesn't have magic in it. And she's like, "How do you guys like? What is there like magic spells?" And I'm like, "There's no magic in Cyberpunk." Because it's like, how does everything work?
19.
All right, 19. Yeah, with a 19, this is consistent with like construction sites. They usually have like mock-ups of like what they're gonna do for the day. So this is like a big grid where they would have like a meeting and kind of mock up like the different parts of the project that they're going to be working on. It was just left here and abandoned. It looks like there's a bunch of like abandoned stuff here.
Nice. So is it like a bit like the NCPD sort of reenactment things that they do for street crimes when you're in the game?
Or no, it's like whenever like they meet up for the day, they get all the builders together and then they turn on this device and then it basically like shows a 3D hologram of what they're going to be working on for that day.
Yeah. Good.
But it's dormant now and it's just there. You know, it's just like a hologram circle, but there's nothing on, there's nothing connected to it.
Do I see Heavy Set there?
Yeah, Heavyset greets you at the door, and he walks up to you and he goes, "Euro fine, Theo fine." Oh shit, June.
Heavy Set. He ain't always heavy, but he's always set. And I just hold up my
Sorry,
hand
June.
to shake it.
I got the party started before you got here. Sorry about that. I've been been pounding these boys.
Hey, the skeef we got is gonna knock you right on your ass. You better be ready.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too. Yeah.
Alright.
You know, there's a little bit of an issue. The higher ups, they have a little bit of issue with the Blue Lace Plus. I don't know if you heard, but a couple of the boys went over the limit, went a little bit cyber psycho, but you know how it is. Maybe they were going to be cyber psycho anyway, you know what I mean?
Alright, well, we bought the stuff, so you let me know what we need to do with it, and we'll do whatever your bosses want.
Well, no, I'm just telling you that, like, we have to maybe lay low with the stuff, you know what I mean? Like, just hide it. Some of these guys are snitches. But hey, listen, if you ever find out who these snitches are, you let me know, and I'll break them in half, throw them in the grinder, something. We'll figure it out.
Speaking of grinders, where's our guest of honor?
Oh,
Where
man,
is
I'm so
guest
glad.
of honor?
I'm so glad you brought that up. Here we go. Boys, bring out the rat. And you see this big crane go into this deep chasm under here. And after a few minutes, you hear kind of like a scuffle. You hear some complaining. And then out comes your best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh my god.
A rat.
Yeah!
Oh my
That is a
god.
big, that is a sad,
There he
sad
is.
Oh
There he
my
is,
god.
Chooms. Take a look at him in all his glory. He's looking good up there. He's in the trap.
So you found him, huh? Cool.
He was easy
Cool.
to find, you know. He was kind of in the gutter. I just had to look in the local gutter.
Is he
How you
conscious?
doing over there, Arata-san? And he doesn't respond. He just like looks down. He sees you and he just looks down.
I'm kind of losing all joy for this moment, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's awesome. Hey, where can a guy get a drink around here? Can I get beer or something?
Roll me a persuasion to persuade Heavyset that you're excited. That you're still excited about it.
That is a
Turn
7
it down a
plus.
little bit.
Where's my thingy?
Can you turn it down a little bit?
Persuasion. Oh, 21.
Yeah, with a 21, he sees you and he goes like, "Yeah, Chew, I knew you'd be stoked to see this. We just wait till the finale." You know, I told you about the grinder, right? How we put things in the grinder.
Don't
Looking forward
spoil
to the
that. Don't
grinder.
spoil it. I don't want to.
Sorry. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to put
Yeah.
this guy through it for quite some time now.
All right.
Doc's gonna go up to where Harata's hanging and just yell out, "Harata, how's it hanging?"
He spits down at you, but
Oh, yeah,
it's
that-
nowhere near you, and it kind of just like hits part of his shoe.
I've lost all.
It's awkward all
You're
around.
such a loser, you can't even spit properly.
Just get it over with.
No, it's not exactly in my hands right now. I'm just here to watch. And I have to be honest. Few times in my life have I been this happy.
And Heavyset looks at you, Doc, and he says like, "Oh wait, Doc, I got another prize for all of you. I forgot to mention. You know, the rat had somebody protecting him, so we had to pinch that guy too. We have him with us, and we're gonna put him in the grinder first, and then we'll put Arata in the grinder. I don't know how you feel about that, but it should be a lot of fun. And then you see some of these enforcers bring out Barracuda, unarmed, beaten, bloodied.
Oh shit.
And they're just holding on to him. And he
Okay.
goes, looks at you, and he's like, "Theo, come on, tell him I'm just a merc. Come on. These guys are crazy. They're going to put me through that thing."
All right, I'm gonna
Don't
talk to Heavyset.
mention the C word, Barracuda.
I'm gonna talk to Heavyset. Heavy. Can I have a quick word?
Sure, whatever you want, Choom, but, you know, we want to try to get these festivities going.
No, festivities. I'm all for. This dude over here, though, and I point towards Barracuda. I'm like, do you remember when I came to you and we, well, I would say we had that fight ritual, but it really consisted of you punching my guts through my ass. Remember that?
Good times. Good times.
I came to you, I was just some merc, right? And I'd been burned by this rat. And that's why me and you got talking, right? And I would say our relationship's been pretty good since then. Pretty fruitful. Pretty fun. This guy is basically me. He's been screwed by the guy hanging up there. That's all. He was in the wrong place working for the wrong dude at the wrong time, Tune. I look at him and I see a kindred spirit. So I ask you, what can I do to get this guy away from the grinder?
Heavyset just like looks at you all confused. He thinks you're joking, and then he sees that you're serious, and he just like goes, "Ugh. Don't tell me you're making me feel some feelings here, Choom. I hate this."
No feelings. No feelings. All logic. This guy is Small Fry. You really wanted to get out there that Maelstrom are picking around with Small Fry? Arata's a fixer, dude, and he crossed you. This guy's just a gun for hire, and he's not even good at doing that. Trust me, I've tussled with him in the past. Doing this, it'd be like squashing a bug. It's beneath you, dude. It's beneath you, quite frankly. I know how tough you guys are.
Roll me a persuasion. At a -1, because these guys are really eager. They're sadistic. They're a gang.
We got a 7 plus... What fucking 7s today? 7. Persuasion, right?
Yep.
That is 21.
21. Guys, I'm sorry. Just let him go. He's a chump. We're not gonna... And then you just see some audible awes. Like, they're so disappointed. And,
No Oz, everyone, no Oz. The rat is right there. Get killing the rats.
That's like saying...
And,
He's just like horrified by the doc and doesn't understand why he's so like.
I just say to
this
Barrett...
guy's literally gonna die.
I say to Barracuda, let me get you a drink and you can be on your way. Or you can stick around, up to you. I'm guessing you want to see this guy go in the Melcher as much as I do.
He looks at you and he's like, I owe you one, Choom. I really do. And listen, Heavyset, I'm telling you, this guy, I'm just working for him. Paycheck, that's it. It's just business. I don't care about him. Put him in the grinder twice.
Stop talking.
Heavyset comes up to Barracuda and he puts his hands around both arms. So like he's like behind him right here. And he just puts it on both arms like this, and he just like massaging his arms, and he goes, hey, count yourself lucky, Choom. Because if it wasn't for Theo saving your ass, you'd be in the grinder too. But, you know, I can't just let you walk away scot-free. And then Barracuda looks at him like, what the hell are you talking about, Choom? And then he just starts gripping Barracuda's arms. And you just see his cyberware starting to warm up and steam coming off of them as the cooling system is trying to compensate for all the power that he's putting through them, because Barracuda has cyber arms as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, like I said, Choom, can't let you go scot-free. And he just rips his cyber arms off of his torso. And Barracuda screams as cyber liquids just pour out of him and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay, will he die if we don't do anything?
What do you think, Doc?
There's a cyber arm, so like...
Doc, what would Doc think? Would he die? Probably.
It's possible. It's possible. Like there's
Doc,
a circuit, you know, of blood and system and stuff. You gotta
Doc rolls
do
his eyes and he's like, oh, okay. And runs over, gets his kit out, and he's gonna try to do everything he can to make sure he just doesn't die.
I say to Heavyset, I go, Jesus, coming to a Maelstrom party, it's like, cost you an arm and a leg.
I like that one, Chew. I'm gonna use that. One.
Hell
now,
yeah.
for the rest of you guys, if you guys truly don't care about Barracuda and what you just witnessed, then okay. But if it even bothers you a little bit, let me know.
Yeah,
I
don't think being a merc, I was kind of expecting he wasn't going to get away with nothing. So yeah, not really. I'll be fine with it. As long as he lives, I'll be fine with it.
Okay, so as long as he lives, but it is still a horrific thing to see.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to keep the cyber arms. He's going to have to buy new cyber arms. And he was in crazy pain, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he went unconscious. So if it bothers you even in the slightest what you just witnessed, you're going to take 1d6 humanity damage right now.
So if you winced, then it bothers you.
2.
Yeah. I mean, outwardly, you could just be making jokes and acting like it's no big deal. You know what I mean? But whatever you rolled, that's how much humanity you lost. Now, remember, humanity is not the same as empathy. It's empathy times 10 is your entire humanity, and that's like your cyberware cost. Yeah. And you can get your humanity back through therapy. So tell your therapist about what happened.
I'm gonna go with Slink and saw it coming and just like looked away and kind of covered her ears.
I would have immediately ran over and tried to sort of like stem any fluids. I know I'm not a medical doctor, but I mean I've got my own tool.
Yeah, if you can do a cyber tech roll.
Make a roll as well, GM?
Yeah, cyber tech roll.
Yeah. Cyber tech, so not from paramedic.
No, it's not. It's nothing biological. It's mechanical because you had 2 cyber arms.
Oops.
Yeah, and these were connected to like nerves and tissue and stuff like that, so it wasn't a clean rip.
Wow. You know,
all right.
I pray. I try not to metagame. I don't fudge my rolls. I think I'm a decent person.
Oh no.
You know, maybe I haven't gone to church that much, but maybe I could do more. You know, why me?
It's always you on the job that you're meant to do.
Yeah, he's like,
So,
the,
yeah,
like
Doc-
the worst Doc ever. He's like headbutting
The
him.
worst
It's
Doc.
not working.
Yeah, Doc, as you put your hands in, you touch some important components. There's like a little bit of a flash and a shock, and you see like Barracuda starting to go into shock. And Darby comes in with the help of Aura telling you exactly what to connect and what to patch up. Now, Darby, you're hastily rushing as fluids are getting all over your arms. And you're
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I saw your roll. So like it was enough. Yeah, with that you're able to basically close the circuit. His system should be okay. You know, he's still unconscious, but he's stable.
Would
What
you like
the
to know
fuck,
my
Doc?
roll?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're supposed
Yeah, what's
to
your
help
roll?
the guy, no.
-1.
Heavyset looks at you, Doc, and he goes like, "Damn, Doc, I didn't know you didn't like this guy that much."
Leave something for the coroner.
Yeah. And he just mumbles away and he's like, I can't do this tonight. Darby is all yours. And he goes and
Yeah,
like
I think he's-
has his hands on his hips looking up at the sky like he's wondering why.
Considering a career change.
Darby.
Yeah, like,
When you've finished there, if you could put him in the back seat of the Delamain, and I'll pay for it to get back to Viper.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll put him in there.
I'll call Viper. I was like, excuse me, Heavyset, I'm gonna take a quick call. Let people know the good news.
Yeah,
I'll,
whatever,
call-
Chum. Show's about to start soon, so hurry up.
I'll call Viper and I'll head over to get a beer from like a crate or somewhere with his ice or something.
Yeah,
It's
there's
Maelstrom,
like,
right?
you know,
Yeah.
there's alcohol everywhere, you know, whatever
Yeah.
you want. It's all
I'll pick
yours.
up a beer,
Viper
I'll
picks
just-
up the phone and says, "Twice in one day is too much, Theo."
Yeah. So about that. Do you know where Barracuda is?
No, he's gone radio silent since a few days ago.
Yeah, working with the Ratter got him in Maelstrom's crosshairs. I'm at a Maelstrom party right now, getting down with the Borgs, as you do. And he was about to be put in a fucking meat grinder, dude. I managed to talk the sentence down to nothing, and then he decided to open his mouth again. And now he's heading to you, to your place, in a Delamain cab I paid for. We've stabilized him, but he's minus his cyber arms. But he is alive. We got him out.
Minus his... They salvaged the cyber arms off him.
Yeah, he was almost out the door, and then he decided to talk to the leader over here, and it didn't go very well. For him.
Alright, Chum. I appreciate you doing that. So he's alive.
He's alive. Stable. You get him to trauma team or to hospital, he'll make it. In fact, I'll flicker some deets of maybe Victor Becker or someone. I'll say, here's a rip Ryan there. Take him there.
I appreciate it, Chum. Looks
Say
like
nothing more.
both of
We gotta
us
stick
owe
together.
you one.
Now we've got to stick together. You know, there's people out there who will take the piss out of us and leave us high and dry. We're the ones who are standing in the way of the bullets. This errata's going to get what's coming to him, although I kind of do feel for him now. But yeah, all right. Stay in touch.
And she says, you know, she says her goodbyes. You guys hang up, and you hear from the Delamain, "I am detecting a lowered heart rate, below optimal levels. Would you like to purchase the ambulatory package?"
I would like to, but I did spend 1,000 eddies on some champagne earlier. How much would that be, Del?
How much is the
250 eddies.
That's fine.
I'll-
Yeah.
a doc says no, let me. I screwed up. I mixed up my
That is
wires.
true. That is true.
I'll pay for it. Charge it to my account, Delamain. My money.
Very well. And as that happens, you see the Delamain turn around and just basically leave off with
Sayonara,
Barracuda's
Barracuda.
body. With Barracuda's live body.
We do good work.
And then, Heavyset looks at you and says, "I don't get it, Chum. But whatever. Hey, You want to help some people out, do some charity every now and then. I get it.
Heavy
you know
set
what I mean?
mercs like us at the bottom of the gutter, we gotta stick together. And you know what? I think that guy might be useful down the road. And now, he respects you. You're firm, but you're fair.
Yeah, frankly, I don't care. I leave the merc business to other people. Me, I'm a boss. All right.
But you're so good at it.
I don't know if you're trying to razz me up, Choom, but I don't really like compliments all too much. They make me uncomfortable, make things happen in my stomach, and I don't like it.
As I said, there's no compliments here, it's just logic. I see something, I call it out.
Yeah, he picks up Barracuda cyber arms, inspects them, and he says, mid-level tech. All right, boys, take that, put it in the pile.
It's
fine.
Awesome. It's in the pile of arms.
It's not fun. Someone's going to be put in the ground.
I just put my hand on the doc's shoulder. And are you feeling okay there, pal? Like you're chanting to put Arata to his death, and then you're watching another job. Like what's going on?
Look, the other job was my mistake, and I admit that. But Arata's getting what's coming to him, and I am very happy to watch it.
Yeah, I think
no more drink
Doc,
for you
even
tonight,
if
man. I think
yeah, I think even if we wanted to get Arata out of this, like we've got one guy out of here, they're not going to go for two. So he's not long for this world. I don't think. I'm not even going to try.
Darby, I understand you might feel a bit queasy about this, but this is something Theodore and I have set up, and we're going to see it through to the end.
Oh, I agree. Arata has got what's coming to him, but starting a chant? Like, come on, dude. Where's your?
It was more actually to just keep the atmosphere and not be blamed for being Maelstrom's good books. It was more about that.
I'm gonna be honest. Theo's not sadistic, and he's very much a honorable, like I will best you sort of a thing. But like seeing a guy hanging from and he's gonna have like this really slow death. Like I'm not gonna stop it, but I'm also like I really wish we could just plug him and get it over with. You know what I mean? Like honorable solo to solo. You know, but like.
Well, you guys are getting front row seats to what it's like working with Maelstrom. You know what I mean? Like this is what it is. If you're gonna work with Maelstrom, this is what you're gonna witness. This is what you're gonna be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's just sometimes you gotta accept that or not accept it. It's up to what you think your character would do. That goes for Darby and Slink as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
Doc
to
has
Heavy Set.
Zero sympathy for Arata.
I'm gonna talk to Heavy Set and say, when we're done here, Heavy Set, I've got another proposition for you, dude. If you and for your bosses too, if they're amenable. But let's have some fun first, huh?
I would love to hear that. I would love to hear it, Theo. Oh, actually, yeah. I got some business I want to talk to you about as well. That's right. I forgot to tell you about it. But yeah, we've waited long enough. It looks like his wrists are getting a little raw, so he might break his wrists hanging there for too long, and then it'll ruin everything. So let's get straight to it, Choom. Would you like to do the honors? And he pulls out like this big construction, green button, red button goes down, green button goes up on the crane.
I'm gonna, for all of the trials and tribulations this guy put me through, I'm not the one who suffered for it bodily. Do you know what? Doc, get over here. Get over here. It's all yours, Jim.
Yeah.
This guy ain't worth it.
Theo, I think you're actually the one who needs to. He took out your girl. I mean, he took money from me, sure.
Yeah.
If anyone he's really hurt is you. I'm just here to watch.
Yeah, but I wanted to wreck his life and his reputation. I wanted him to live with it. I got my ends. I ruined his life. You know what I mean? Like, you nearly died. In fact, no, so did I. Fuck this guy. And I pressed the button.
Slink is going to, once again, look away and close the ears. I think Slink's most actually kind of hanging back away from the whole situation. like trying to just
I-
keep in
I-
the background.
Darby would have liked to have looked at the mechanism of the grinder and things and see if there was a way to do it more humanely, like without people knowing. But I think ultimately it's just going to jeopardize the whole thing, so you couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, I don't want to push this button, but there's no way we're getting away with not doing this, so I'll bite the bullet and do it. Yeah, fine. But
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
not stopping it. I'm putting it all the way in, and I'm, you know, he's going in this fucking thing.
Yeah, Darby, this is an industrial grinder. It takes like big things like cars and you know, big metallic objects, puts it through it, and breaks them into tiny parts. So obviously, you know, it's not meant for a human being to go into.
No, it's just like the crane. Like if there was a way of rigging the crane so it went quickly, so it wasn't such an agonizing death. But I think it's just going to jeopardize our.
Yeah, you
our
could sneak it.
image
You could sneak it. You could go and like pretend like you're just like observing something and maybe like try to sneak and do it. It's up to you.
I think Darby's been around too long to realise in front of all of these Maelstrom, and his stealth I don't think he's amazing at. So he just knows. Yeah, it's going to be gruesome, but yeah, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, so I mean, as soon as you press the button, Theo, the grinder, the crane starts lowering him slowly, feet first, into a grinder that is in this chasm down here. And Arata never breaks eye contact with you, Theo, and just looks straight at you. And then after that, it's not a pretty sight. The agony reaches him as he is swallowed up into the grinder. Thankfully, or not, you're not sure, but you know the trauma to his body is so severe that he immediately goes into shock and is unconscious. But if you keep watching, it's a gruesome sight. And the rest of the Maelstrom, they're like laughing and cheering, and some of them are getting, you know, sprayed, and they're laughing and like looking at each other and pointing at each other. And anybody that was looking is going to take 2d6 humanity.
Yeah.
And Slink, you're going to take 1d6. Just from the sound itself.
Yep.
I did not break eye contact the entire time. So.
Did I?
4
And
7.
humanity, right?
yep, humanity.
Oh, rough.
Oof, the max.
I got it easy on the last one, but
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, it affected you. You know, like this is. So welcome to working with Maelstrom.
yeah. Like
This is not City. We're not playing 5th edition
This ain't
Dungeons
Critical
and
Role,
Dragons.
folks.
Yeah, this isn't Critical Role.
Yeah.
Darby sees the dock in a new light. He thought he didn't think he was sadistic, but he's a bit concerned about him.
Well, you know, that conversation can be had at a later time, you know,
You
to
can
try to
talk to him
justify.
about it.
Yeah, you can talk to him about it. But, you know, all things considered, it is what it is. It's over. The music turns back on. Heavyset turns to you guys and he says, well, that was done. That was fun. Let's get straight to business, Choom.
Let's do it.
You had something for me?
Yeah, I got something for you and your bosses, actually. But it's crazy, even for me. I gotta say.
I like crazy.
Alright. Can you introduce me to the big man?
Oh, you mean the big guy? I don't know about that. I don't know about the big guy. But listen, hey, I got some juice. I got some juice in the organization. I got some guys under me. These aren't just regular gonks from Maelstrom, all right? These are the elite. Okay.
Okay.
And if you need something done, we can do it together.
So I get a barrel and I just sit on it and I open another beer and I just like chug on it a little bit and say, what do you know about the bozos?
You mean the bozos? The clowns?
Yeah.
What do I know about the bozos? They're psychos. More than us, on another level. You know, we just like to have a little bit of fun, but I don't know. I don't even know if they like what they do, to be honest with you, Choom.
Okay. So,
But wait, hold on. Are you being serious about that, Jim? You're really talking about the bozos? What do you want to hit the bozos?
no, I don't want to hit the bozos. I want to work with the bozos.
He looks at you, thinks you're joking, and then he starts laughing, belly laugh. Oh, Jim. You've had a little too much. You've had a little too much. All
I
right.
agree.
Now you're saying some
agree.
funny things.
Thing is, heavy set. There are things happening in Night City that even I'm not aware of. I was approached a little while ago by the very corp that rat tried to work for. And he wanted me to
What was
work
that?
with him.
What was that corp again? What was it called?
Fuji-san.
Follies? Fuji-san. That's
Mhm.
right.
So remember when
Wait.
I came to you and I talked about screwing up one of their operations? And I did what I said I was going to do. And we
Yep,
did
yep.
what we said we were going to do. Apparently, I impressed them. And we impressed them. And they came to us with an offer that was pretty good. They wanted us to work with them as mercs. The thing is, we're not the only people who impressed them. You guys did too.
You mean when I put one of their execs in our grinder?
Dude, I would not believe it if somebody told me, but this merc is, well, this corp is bloodthirsty, dude. All I did was get them wet in the panties. They wanted to know all about you. I told them nothing. I told them I knew you, but that was about it. Alright? Well, the only thing I promised I'd do for them is come and talk to you, as somebody that you know is good, as his word.
I don't know, Choom. These corporations leave a bad taste in my mouth, you know? They wear those suits, they think they're better than us, and they think they know what they're doing in the streets, and then at the end of the day, they need me, and they need us
I agree.
for their own gains.
I agree. Do you want to hear what their proposition is? And then you can tell me yay or nay, and I can take that back to them. But I will say this. I'm on for a lot of money from this gig, but if I can't get you on board with me, I'm going to walk away. That's just me.
Well, listen, listening is free, so fine.
All right.
I'm listening.
So I lay out the plan. I say, listen, they want anarchy in the streets. They want open warfare. They want the two most badass, psychotic gangs taking it to everybody on the streets. Now, don't get me wrong, they probably got some other plan in the works somewhere that they're going to be doing their own ends. Whilst we make a song and dance over here, they'll be over here doing their own thing. But by God, will we get to have fucking fun doing it.
Heavyset is thinking about it, and he
This
turns
is the
to you
big
and he
leagues,
says,
man. You wanted resources to make anarchy? I'm giving you those opportunities. You ready?
well, listen, Choom. Of course they want us to work for them and cause chaos. Of course they would love for a gang like the Maelstrom and a weird gang like the Bozos to cause chaos in Night City. But where does that put them and where does that put us when all things are said and done? That puts us in deep shit, Choom. What's in it for us?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you speak to the big man himself? You can negotiate your own price. I don't want to speak for you, and I don't want to speak for him. But if I can put you guys in a room or on a call, you can negotiate your own price. You can find out what's in it for you. I'm just a messenger. I said I'd get you and the bozos in the room without killing each other. I don't know how successful that's going to be. I'm backing you guys to win if it does come down to that. That's why I came to you first. But this shit's going to go down either way, Heavyset. Like, if it's not the Maelstrom, it'll be some other gang who gets a massive injection of funds and a massive injection of resources, and then they're coming after your turf. You know? I'm bringing this to you first. And as I said, if you don't want this, I'll walk away, because I don't want any other gang taking over this district. This is Maelstrom turf.
This conversation's killing my buzz, Chum. But hey, listen,
I did warn you,
the
man.
big man's not gonna be keen on this. All right, part of our, part of how we operate is we operate alone. We don't work with corporations. We don't work with other gangs. We're not the Tiger Claws licking Arasaka's boots. And trust me, Militech has come by many times. Many times. They weren't pencil necks like that Fuji-san guy. These guys are real guys, you know what I mean? Even their corpse know how to fight. But we've always told them the same thing that we've told any other corporation, no. So why would we work with Fuji-san?
I'm not asking you to work with Fuji-san. I'm asking you to work with the Bozos. Fuji-san are gonna get their end from you working with them, but it's indirect. And the guy who wants to lead this whole thing, he's not a normal corpo dude. Let me tell you, I know a snake. I know a cold-blooded animal when I see one. And this guy, he's got the scratch and the determination. If this isn't Maelstrom, it's going to be somebody else. And as I said, my job here, what I said I'd do for him, is I would talk to you, and I would talk to the Bozos, and I would get you guys in the room together. That's it. Beyond that, that is up to you guys to decide whether you want to do this or not. But I'm telling you now, if Maelstrom, the time has come, alright? There comes a time when you need to swallow pride. There comes a time when it's either us or them. And if the Maelstrom don't accept this backing, somebody else will, and then they'll become the rules of Watson. And I don't want that. Alright? People have been telling me for years you guys are the fucking devil, but you know what? You've always done right by me. I'd rather the devil I know. Alright? I know you guys have a code of honor. I know you guys stick to your word, and I want to work with that. That's why I agreed to do this.
Man, you're one crazy Chum. Let's say I say yes. Let's say I decide to use Maelstrom resources, my own Maelstrom resources, because I'm telling you, the big man's not going to be happy about this. So it's just going to be me and my boys. And I got a lot of boys, all right? I got a lot of boys. Me and my boys, we back you up. And we say we want to work with the Bozos. What makes you think the Bozos want to work with us?
Leave that to me, Tune. That's my problem.
What makes you think it's gonna work, Chum? They're crazy. They're crazier than my most cyber psycho guys over here. I'm telling you, I've had dealings with them, alright? We've tried to work with them in the past.
Did you just see our medtech screaming for a guy to be lowered into an industrial grinder? That's our doctor. They're gonna love us over there, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do gel with us pretty well.
If I've got your assent, I'll go talk to them. I'll see if I can get them in a room.
The
You should also
Bozos.
consider that you want to be on this side of the potential conflict that could happen than Tiger Claws buddying up with the Bozos and then you're outnumbered. You want to be on Fuji-san's side. Yeah.
I mean, Doc, we got a guy with his head on his shoulders, right? This is a guy who's into the Maelstrom ethos of putting people in fucking grinders. What do you think? And you know, if Doc doesn't see a good deal here, he'll tell you. Like, Doc, what's your opinion?
My opinion is, I don't like working for Corps. We know this. We know they're sleazy. We know they're scumbags, and they're always looking for an angle. But if I happen to be doing something that gets me paid, and it happens to be in the Corpo's benefits, well, that's a good day in my business.
Slink?
I mean,
Sorry, Chimera. Sorry, got your name wrong there.
I mean, if we're going for it, we're going for it. No sense in half-assing it.
See? And these are grounded
I mean-
people, heavy set.
If it's more palatable to the Maelstrom, I'm sure we have no qualms with being a go-between between yourselves and Fuji-san, since at least for the foreseeable, until you get acquainted with the bozo.
That's a good point. And we could do it with bozos
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
He looks
Where
at
the
you
cement-
guys and he says, well, there's one thing that we would like from the bozos. Well, more than one thing. But, it's been a pipe dream. And he turns around and he whispers something to one of these guys over here. And the guy nods, and then he goes over to some other guy, and then that guy leaves to a vehicle. And Heavyset says, in about 10 minutes, one of my boys is going to bring parts of a body here. A bozo body. Alright? I told you we've had dealings with them in the past.
Sure.
And we used to think they were just a bunch of psychos, a little bit more unhinged than us. Obviously, they're a little bit cyber psycho because they don't feel pain. They don't care about their comrades dying. I mean, really, we don't know what they care about or what their motivations are. But there is one thing that we do know. They've got tech like we've never seen before.
Mm-hmm. You want access?
I want more than access. I want everything. Everything and anything. But I don't want to be working for them. Or working with them. I'll work with you, Theo. Alright? I don't want to work for Fuji-san. I don't want to work for the bozos. But me and you, we can do business together. And if you can get me the tech that I want from the bozos, and you can get me all the scratch I need, then I don't care if you work with Fuji-san and the bozos.
That's fair enough. How about this? When I go to the bozos, they're going to say, that's all well and good, but what are they offering us, right? What can Maelstrom offer them, so I can have something to take to them?
And, you guys converse a little bit more, and as you're conversing, somebody comes and a vehicle comes, they bring a body bag, they open the body bag, and inside is the torso, one arm, one leg, and the head of a bozo. The face of the bozo is still smiling, and it's kind of like a transfixed smile on their face. And Heavyset says, take a look.
Doc?
And is inviting you to basically observe the body.
Yeah.
Open and have a look at the
Doc
body.
Darby? This is your
Yeah,
field of
where-
expertise?
Alright, Darby, give me a cyber tech roll.
And Doc is also having one.
Doc as well, yeah, anybody who has cyber tech.
Yep.
I think that's 12.
Sorry, which roll was it?
Oh, but no.
Cyber tech.
19.
19, okay. Wait for Slink.
Oh no, it's 18, what mine?
Okay. That,
I am
Slink.
distracted.
Yeah, you're still reeling over what you just witnessed, you know what I
That
mean?
is a total of, so it's -6 then, right? So 7.
Alright, so with
Just looking at the pavement.
yeah, so you're completely distracted, but Darby, as you're looking at the body, you're seeing components put together in a way that you've never seen before. Not only like this is tech that you've seen before, but it's put together in a way that you've never seen before. The cyber arms are intertwined with the cyber legs, with the neural ports, so they can basically maneuver and operate their body with thoughts faster than any human being can. And like
Right.
this is not no Sandevistan, nothing like that. Everything is chrome on them, like almost everything. Their face is completely biosculpted. you don't even know what the original person looked like before, because everything has been changed for this person. And the way that you're seeing that all of the stuff was installed could lead you into the direction of thinking like this might not even have been a willing participant.
Right. And does it look like it's a manufactured thing, or does it look like, is there, for example, is there screws keeping things together, or does it look like it's sort of like almost, I don't know, biomechanically constructed to them?
It's basically such a perfect symbiosis of flesh and machine to a level that you don't even understand.
Right.
And it's
Yeah,
not... It's only for function. There's no comfort involved. In fact, looking at it, the way the nerves go over some of the cyberware, like this person was in constant pain as well. And you're seeing like drug injectors as well, like all over the body. So they're pumping them full of drugs. They biosculpted them to look like clowns, and everything is in perfect harmony with itself for utility and function.
Yeah. I relate to the group. This is some crazy manufacture and craftsmanship. I've never seen anything. This guy must have been in so much pain just moving his arm. But what I can tell you is it's so expertly done that it's the best chrome I've seen on the market. I've never seen anything like this.
Fair enough.
This guy took out 4 of my best guys by himself, and we pumped him full of every kind of caliber of bullet, and he just shrugged it off and laughed at us until he finally went down.
So you want access to this?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Because if the Maelstrom had this, or something similar to this, because, you know, I'm a messed up guy, you know, I don't have a soul anymore. You know, I like the grinder. You see what I like. I've accepted that, and I like it. But this, it's a little too much for me.
So let's say I can get you access to their rippers. What are you offering in return?
True. If you get access to anything close to whatever we're looking at over here, then we're in business for a long time.
All right, leave that with me.
Heavyset, would I be allowed to take this carcass with me? Just to check out in my own tech workshop.
Yeah, Darby.
I don't know, Choom. This is Maelstrom property. I don't know if I could really give that to you. Roll a persuasion.
Let me know if you want some help.
Yeah, he can. I don't know how that works in this system. Can he give me assistance?
It gives like a 1 or something. Like an
Yeah,
extra
he can
point.
roll and then give you a, basically like back you up. It's an assistance, yeah.
And so 14.
I'm gonna
14,
say,
right.
I'm gonna say, heavy set. Like, it would be, if we could have this, it would let our guys at Fuji-san know what we're working with, and also, when I go to the bozos, it will let them know exactly what you want, like the kind of shit you're looking for. We don't know what their capabilities are. They could have a lot of things on tap, some of which you're not interested in.
Alright, well listen, how about this? Instead of giving you the body,
19. Yep.
you have full access to it anytime you want. Alright, you just come over to us and do any of the snooping that you want to do, but I can't let this go, alright? I can't let it
that's
go.
acceptable. No, I understand. Darby, you okay with that?
I do. Yeah. I look around. Is the guy that brought the body? Is he a tech himself? Like who brought?
No, he was just a lackey. I mean, he could be a tech, you don't know. He was just, you know, one of his lackeys.
Yeah, Heavyset, sure. Give me the deets of your tech guy, and I'll liaise with him.
The details are yours, Choom.
Thanks.
Alright. I can't believe we're doing this. So you really want to do this, huh? So wait, what's your idea, huh? We're just going to go over to Bozo territory, knock on the door, and say, hey, let's have a conversation?
Heavy set, you're not doing any of the heavy lifting, my friend. I know you can. but you leave the talking to me. Yeah, I will go to the bozos. I will try and get them on board. We will see. We will see. And once we do that, if they're amenable and they're happy, then we'll get everybody in a room or on a call, whatever it is, and we'll hash this out. What I will do, me and my team, all of us, we will be the go-betweens between Fuji-san and yourselves. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to negotiate with them, right? Anything you want to say to them, you can say to us, and vice versa. I don't want you guys sullying yourselves speaking to corpo trash, all right? Let me do that. Let me handle that, right? In terms of bozos, I will speak for you as much as you want me to, but gang to gang, I'd rather you did that yourselves eventually. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm guessing if they give you access to the good shit, you're going to want to say hello to them anyway. So, we'll see.
Well, listen, Choom. I like you, and I want to make sure that I get a return on my investment. So if you're going to go into bozo territory talking to the bozos, then you shouldn't do it alone. All right? At least have me and my boys on standby somewhere nearby so we can get you out of a bad situation if we need to. Or we can just salvage some of the bodies that you guys have left over after things go south.
You got it. You got it. I'll let you know where and when.
Can't believe we're doing this. Can't believe we're doing this, June. This is crazy. But crazy's good.
Maelstrom's MO, man. This is party.
Crazy's
like
good.
This.
I like it. I like it. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, about our business. 2 things. Number 1, Blue Lace Plus. All right, it's good. I like it. It's fun. The boys like it. Problem is, the boys like it a little too much. All right. So the higher ups have been asking me to not get involved with it anymore. But like I said, they don't always know what's good for the gang. Okay. I've noticed that the boys operate well when we have some Blue Lace Plus with us. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Hey, Doc, do we have any with us? We should have done, yeah. We got some with us.
Yeah, we got the ingredients, but I haven't made it.
Okay. If we do have any honors,
now.
Yeah, cook some up now, and we'll leave you with we'll leave you as a taster as a thank you for hosting us, and then hopefully after they sit down with the bozos, we'll be having more excuses to use more of the stuff into party.
He's like, 10 doses. Just so we can have some fun right now. Slips it to you.
I can do that.
Alright. I would say, is their money any good with us, Doc? Or
what?
Like, shall we give them this for free? Or shall we?
How much is 10 shots?
500 eddies it would be. It's 50
500.
each. Yeah.
Give them at a cost.
Okay. Cool.
That cost? Alright,
Yeah.
well, you might want to lie about where your cost is, because then they'll be like, why are you charging me this much?
Yeah,
then?
exactly. No, let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
I'll give you the difference, man. Let's just give it to them. Let's give it to them.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, this is no. Your money's no good with us tonight. All right, this is from us to you.
All right, Choom. All right. Well, that brings us to a second order of business. All right. We pinched some stuff from a new heist that we went on. There was some NCPD snooping around in our area. So we had to give them a little bit of a talking to. And by talking to, I meant smash their heads in. But we looked in the trunk of one of their vehicles and we got some really interesting things that we're trying to get rid of. So if you guys are interested. And he beckons over one of the guys. They open up this big briefcase, giant briefcase. And they put it on the ground, open up the latches, and flip it open, and this is what you see.
Ooh.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's right, Chooms. We got some nice little modifications for any kind of beautiful weaponry that you have. We're trying to get rid of some of it, so if you know anybody that wants some of this stuff, let me know. Or if you guys want some of this stuff, let me know. And we can do some business.
Yeah, leave that with me. Leave that with me. I'll be in touch. There's some definitely things, some nice goodies here.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll definitely want a melee grip from you. I can give you the money
Yeah,
now,
of
or we
course.
can do it in bulk when we know what we want.
Of course, Choom, of course. That's the whole idea. You know, we work with trust. You can take it with you. Take whatever you need. Pay me later. That's fine. I know where you live.
I laugh like sort of like awkwardly to that.
If
Yeah.
I've got a need, I know there's the man to come to. I'll leave it for now, but I will be back. There's some good stuff here.
We'll be back.
There is only just one thing that's kind of bothering me a little bit. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to say anything, but you know, when you have a little itch and you just keep scratching and the itch is still there and just won't go away. And then he slowly turns to you, Coil,
Oh.
and he walks over to you and he says, I couldn't help but notice you were looking away when we were doing the little grinder thing. I just want to know, what's up with that?
Yeah. My world's more the virtual. I'm gonna tap my cyber deck. I guess I'm just a little squeamish.
Squeamish. That's another word for weak.
I have my strengths.
Oh yeah.
Is that right, Theo? He turns to you, Theo, and he says,
She's good.
Does she have her strengths?
She's good. She's got me out of a few scrapes already. In fact, what was the guy's name who we killed? The guy with the grabby hands? What was his name?
His
Maelstrom guy?
name... Oof, the lieutenant. What was his name? God dang it. Here, hold on.
Name was...
I have it here. Chrome Break.
Yeah. In fact, I couldn't have done to Cronebreak what I did to him, or what Darby did to him, without her help, so... Do you know what? The world comes in all different shapes and sizes. It's what it is. Sometimes strength isn't always on the outside, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, I gotta know that you're not gonna be squeamish when we're in the shit. You know what I mean, Choom? Looking
she's-
right at you, Coil.
If she's doing her job,
Yeah.
she won't be looking at you in the physical realm, she'll be somewhere else.
And I am gonna step up to because you know, up to him and be like, I'll get my job done. I always do.
He looks at you in a serious demeanor, poker face, and the tension can be cut with a knife as he's looking at you. And then a smile appears on his face and he says, All right, Choom, just checking. You know how it is.
I do. And I'm gonna give a respectful nod.
All right, Choom. You guys are welcome to party here with us, but that's about it. So what's the deal? When are you going to hit the bozos? What are you thinking?
Give me today and tomorrow and I'll get you a date and a time.
Very well. Sounds good. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the party. I'm going to attend some business. Got some other things I need to take care of, but you guys are welcome to hang out. Just be
Alright.
careful. Arata's blood is all over the place. You don't want to slip and fall.
Alright, heavy set. You have a good one.
You too. And then he just kind of walks off over here and meanders and starts having a conversation with these guys. They're asking him questions. Do you guys have lip reading?
No, don't think so.
Do I? Let's find
You
out.
need a point in it.
Yeah,
do
if you
not have
don't,
one
then
yet,
you
no.
could still roll it unskilled, maybe roll a 10 and notice.
Worth it. Worth a look.
As
Let me
well.
see.
I have
Roll.
a base of
Yeah,
2.
I've got a 5. So let's see.
Nope.
2
Nope.
and then 8.
Yeah, you're still reeling over everything
Oh.
that's happened.
I got a. That's a 14, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
14.
14.
I've got a
No,
9.
19. Yeah.
19. Okay. Oh, your camera died.
There it is.
Yeah, thanks to the
Someone
cat.
went away.
Okay, so
Cats.
I've got a 5 total.
The cat killed your cat. That's funny. That's funny. 5. All right, yeah, with 14, 19, yeah, that's enough. You can kind of see some of the words coming out of Heavyset's mouth. The other Maelstrom are like, did I overhear bozos? Like, something like that. And then he's basically saying, like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this under control. And so you're seeing a lot of, like, uneasy Maelstrom guys. Like, what the hell are these guys talking about? You know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah, that's about it.
Slink, you handled that very well. Like, that's good. Stone
Very
cold
well.
merc. Shit. That's good. Good stuff.
I'm just gonna nod. It's like, yeah, but maybe we shouldn't stick around too long.
No, I was going to grab a few beers for the cab ride home, and we'll go. Start
She
out
went?
of game. You know, we're going to get to a stage where Doc's will be like nearly dead, and Doc will heal everybody with like straight 10s every single time. And
Don't
it's, like-
say that.
and it's going to be orgasmic.
Yep, that's gonna be great.
Just because you've said that, the dice are just going to roll all ones and everyone's going to die.
That was the only one today, though.
So you get
I've rolled 2 different ones today.
after it's been a few hours now that you guys have, it's been maybe like 2 or 3 hours since the incident at the arcade and your conversation with Hashi. So, is there anything? He'll text you and say, "I hope you have good news."
I'll just give him a quick call. I may as well do it that way. If he picks up. Well, yeah, I'll give him a quick call.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely pick up the phone and and Hashi will answer and say, "Theo, you have good news for me."
Hashi-san, I indeed do have good news. Maelstrom are on board.
Really?
Yes, really.
I knew I picked the right people.
A
So,
man by the
did
name of
they have
Heavyset.
any reservations for what we were about to do?
A lot of reservations, Maelstrom, and they're working with the corporation. They did say that they wanted me to be the liaison on my team, so any one of us can be the liaison between them and yourselves. They don't want any direct contact, which I'm assuming you'll be more than comfortable with your line of work. It is with a gentleman called Heavyset. He's quite high up in the Maelstrom organization. He wants to do this on his own back. He has a lot of men under his command, enough to make big waves in Watson and maybe further on in Night City. I've not made contact with the Bozos yet, but the Maelstrom have set out some pretty reasonable terms, so we're halfway there.
I knew you could get it done, and yeah, that's perfect for us. You know, we can't be seen working directly with Maelstrom, of course. So that's exactly how we'd like it. I'm curious, though. What did they say they wanted in return to work with us?
From you, scratch, money, resources. I'm assuming to be paid to me and then I pass it along. In terms of what they want from the Bozos, that's between them and the Bozos, but you can rest assured that knowing who Maelstrom are, it's technological in aspect.
I hoped for that, because that was the only real angle that I could think about.
Well, that's what they
Okay.
went for.
Everything's all according to plan then. So, what's your next plan? How are we going to get the Bozos involved?
Somehow, I think we are going to try to get in contact with the Bozos. We know where they hang out. We know where they are. But we don't want to walk in there blind. We want to set something up with them first. I'm going to rack my brains tonight, tomorrow, trying to figure something out, try and get in contact with them. and then we'll be going into Bozo territory to meet with them. We will have Maelstrom back up indirectly. I'm not taking them in with me, but they will be within earshot, let's say.
Well, if there's any advice I can give you is be ready for a fight when you go see the Maelstrom, or when you go see the Bozos.
I will. I'll have 10 to 20 Stonewaller Borgs backing us up, so we should be okay.
There is somebody within their organization that's calling the shots. There is a brain and a method to the madness. You just got to find out who those people are or who that person is. There's only rumors that we know of. Nobody in our organization or any organization that we know of has been able to speak to any of these movers and shakers and decision makers. But if you can somehow get that done, then we have a lot coming for us.
Leave that with us. Let me do some digging.
Yep. We have some angles, don't we?
Yeah.
To explore.
Are we
Very good.
at the new place, or are we all at our own places now?
No, you guys are at the new place. I'd assume it's paid for. You can move in as soon as
Have
you
we
like.
moved our stuff yet?
Probably not. We literally
Yeah.
did the meeting with Hashi
Yeah,
and then
a few
moved on
hours
to
ago.
Voodoo's, yeah. Yeah, so...
All
maybe
right.
we do
Well,
that in between, I don't know.
it was a pleasure talking to you, Theo, as always, and I wish you the best of luck. Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Will do, Hashi-san, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
He hangs up the phone, and the camera stays in the same room that Hashi's in, away from where you guys are. And he hangs up the phone, and the camera is only focused on his back as he's looking out the window into the Night City skyline. And another voice behind him says, "Well, yeah, they're gonna do it. And somehow, I think they'll get it done." And what about, in the end, what will you do with them? That's yet to be determined, but everything is going according to plan. And that's where we'll leave our session off this week, gents.
Great stuff.
We're getting into deep water.
With the big boys now, aren't we? We're getting
That's
there.
it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this session.
Thanks,
And
John.
I'm curious to
always.
see what will happen next.
I am very curious. Thank you very much, John. That was awesome as always.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
you.
John.
Absolutely. Thank you
great.
all so much.
That's
Have a
great.
wonderful day.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and do all those things. We really
Yeah.
appreciate the support and the kind words from everybody on my channel and on North's channel.
Yeah.
And
Very nice.
we'll see you guys on the next one.